Why'd you make that face?
I think it's a sign.
You know, I make all the gay jokes, but like I don't actually want to bang a dude. You know what I'm saying? Even this dude had a nice pussy. I wouldn't.
No one said you did. What?
What?
This dude had a nice pussy.
Bussy.
Pussy.
Pussy.
What
Boy,
is that?
boy pussy. Come on.
And what is that?
Get woke.
Get woke.
No, thank you.
Damn, I never thought of that response. No thanks.
It's still June, bro. That's disrespectful. It's Pride still. Come on, man.
Oh, shit.
We gotta.
Yeah, but is it gay though?
Yeah, I mean.
No, hold on. Is that gay though?
What?
If it
pussy?
transitions and it's a woman, you know, by a legal definition, whatever definition it is that then gay for banging the tranny? Transsexual.
You can't-
I forgot I can't
I
say
don't
that.
think they would think about it that way.
Right. So I'm like,
It depends if they're into it.
no, I'm
Or
saying,
like how they,
I'm saying,
how
does
they
that
identify.
right? So does that count as Pride Month? Can they participate in Pride Month if they transition, but they like guys,
Yeah.
but they're not
I've
a
heard,
guy?
well, yeah, I've heard that there's still cases like that where they transition and they still like the same sex or whatever.
Oh
Okay,
yeah,
because-
they can do anything.
Yeah.
Like whatever. They
Well,
want.
I'm just,
And that's
Is that what you're saying? Basically.
I guess.
I think that's the whole point of Pride Month is that like you can do whatever you want. It's open to everyone, you know, like
Yeah, but-
however you feel.
I'm saying is
That's
that gay if that person's now a physical and
dude.
legal woman? Is that now gay?
Yeah,
That's
probably.
nope. You're unwoke now.
Well, I don't know. I said probably.
Honestly, I don't fucking know.
Can I have a beer, Derek?
I mean, I've never.
Charles, I have no idea, but I was going to tell you that you're unwoke anyways.
That's yeah. Well, you said the.
I mean,
I
that's
think any
I don't really
answer
know
I have-
either. I don't, but I feel like. I mean, but it's not gay.
if
I
the
guess.
situation arises and I don't know. I mean, who knows? There's a big fucking world out there. I might. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Like, would I be okay with it? But I'm like, well, cream pies all day. First off, I mean, obviously,
Jesus.
I mean, well,
no problem. Now that Roe v. Wade has been overturned, not a problem for me now. Okay, that's a safe shots. Safe. Not gonna make any sausages with that pork. I don't know.
You may not have contraception anymore soon too.
And
that's gonna be rough.
you know, and if they got
Everything's rough.
a lady's body and a good boob job, hey, you know what? Okay, boob job.
Yeah, it's like what I was saying. Whatever you're into, it's
If it looks
fine.
like a chick, great.
Yeah, if you're into that, man, that's fine.
That's I don't think. I don't know if it would bother.
So
me. I
if
honestly
that's
don't
the
know.
so that makes me want to bring up like, yeah, if she's still considered a woman, is she,
Yeah.
you know, is that a woman at that point?
Well, yeah, that's why I think
It's how they identify.
the line is
Yeah.
never.
I-
The line for every different person is different every time.
feel-
My
I can
line
feel that
is
too.
you're not a chick until you get the bottom surgery. I'm sorry. You can have long hair, wear a dress, all you fucking want, unless you got a bussy. Because then you're just fucking around. Then you're just cosplay. Then you're just transvestite. That's all you are. You're just transvestite.
Hey,
You know,
don't-
which
I
has been
would-
around forever.
I think the one lesson to know is to try not to label anyone. And what you're like insinuating is that, you know, people have labels. A hypothetical situation.
I have labels.
Everyone's
Can you
gonna
help
feel
me?
different, you know. So like you can't even have an answer.
That's what I just said. The line is different for everybody of what constitutes.
We are
I feel
all
that.
individuals. Let's celebrate.
You know,
your pride.
if I find a nice pretty lady who's against her better judgment interested in me, and I take her back to my place or alley, whatever, and all of a sudden there's a wiener, I'm gonna be pretty like surprised. Also, I know what I'll do. But I'm just saying, if there's a wiener,
so
but hairy armpits, nah.
Oh,
That's-
here this
that's
guy
not
go.
for you?
That's where you drag. That's where you
So
draw the
every
line.
Honestly,
guy
I'd rather
was
see a
on.
dick than armpit hair.
Really
you're ridiculous.
tragic.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I can
don't know.
I
I've
can
never
deal with some
worried-
armpit hair.
been a
because
problem.
the
I
boobs
could deal
might
with
not be
some of it.
hairy, you know.
I feel that. Yeah, I don't know about the hairy boobs.
We have
bro.
some
I
stellar
don't-
tits,
I
but some hairy armpits.
My,
I'm fine
my
with
well,
that.
my
Fine with
ex
that.
sister-in-law is super hippy dippy, and she's got she's.
hairy
I
feet.
think she called. I, don't know what she
I was about to
calls
say,
it, but
how
she's
do you know
all-
she has hairy boobs? I thought that's
No,
what she was going to say. I'm like,
no, she's not. But she doesn't.
You
know,
assume.
But she
You
doesn't know.
assume
You
she
know,
does?
she doesn't shave her legs or armpits at all. I
Okay.
mean, she's like that kind of hippie, and
Gotcha.
she's a little white girl from Iowa, and she had dreads for like 5 years, and she got harassed by old black ladies a lot,
I believe it.
which is fucking hilarious. It's like, come on, what the fuck? Why the fuck do you need dreads? I understand you want to put out
Did she
that
keep
I'm a
care of
nature
them?
person. I'm all hippie shit.
Did she? Keep
I don't
care
know.
of them? What did they smell when you stepped on them?
I don't know. I only
Did
ever
she
saw her
smell
maybe
them?
once every 6 months.
Was she respectful?
Tom's a Maine, so she stank probably.
Oh,
I don't know. I was
well,
never that close to her.
You stink, probably.
I mean,
Tom's
see, that's
Maine
not-
doesn't
so
work.
That's
Talk
actually a
about
topic.
generalization.
I'm not really. I mean, I don't really care for when white people have dreadlocks,
Yeah.
but at the same time, as long as a person's respectful and they understand
I don't know.
and they
why
keep them
the fuck
clean,
she
you
did
know what I mean? Like, then,
So
Yeah.
the girl that cuts my hair has dreadlocks, and she's like super respectful with them. I forget, she told me the story of like how she even knew someone, and like she like buries them and shit when she cuts them off.
yeah, it's a whole
Yeah, 'cause
I don't
Oh, that's
remember.
a thing.
yeah.
It's not just a style thing. It's like a.
Yeah, it's a. I
thing.
mean, it's for sure.
Now, is it a Rasta thing? That's the only thing I know.
Yeah, I mean,
in
for the
their
most
relation.
part, yeah,
Really?
that's where it would derive from. Well,
Of course, I don't know
actually,
anything about
if you
that.
really want to go further
I
back,
mean, sure. I mean, if a hairstyle is a more than a hairstyle, I'm
It is.
interested. You know,
yeah, I mean,
is it like your yarmulke?
Jesus.
I don't. Well, I mean, there are
What?
the
What?
Rastafarian. There is a religion.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
whole thing
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
yeah, for sure
I
that.
can't say that I would align with that because I don't know. I didn't do any research with that. I mean, literally, my hair form is just so curly. I just had locks, so I don't know anything about that.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, I don't
Talk
know.
about the burning of the locks. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I've actually heard about that.
See, burning or buried?
She
burning.
burns it and buries
Burn.
them.
Yeah, I've heard about that. It's also another
Huh.
sacred.
It's like
Damn.
it's like part of your spirit, like
Yeah.
the hair, because hair is part of you. You know, it's like
That's
your,
correct.
Yeah, but
Scale.
technically it's a dead part of you.
Yes,
Well,
but it's still connected.
So
to
wouldn't
you.
that have some sort of?
It's
I don't know
like-
anything about
It's
Rasta.
supposed to be like connected to your soul.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and-
There's some stories about like people getting organ transplants, and then all of a sudden picking up skills, and they'll find out who the organ came from, and they're like, "He was a woodworker. I work wood now too."
Shut up.
No,
Yeah, I was watching this on Unexplained just last night.
I've seen like the heart transplants or
For
like liver
hair,
like
though?
organ. Well, I've seen organ transplants and like eye colors change, the hair changes,
Really?
you know, all this other stuff because of where it came from. So like you put a black lady's kidney in a white lady, and all of a sudden her hair
starts
like,
talking
starts
Southern.
getting.
So if
But
you
She
sure,
doesn't start
the-
going with
that
every
organ
sentence.
produces its
She just
own
starts,
DNA,
you know,
and that
Yeah,
DNA
that's-
starts
yeah.
to get into all your body.
That's like
guess that
so
makes
cool
sense.
though.
But-
Like,
but-
that means
but
you can
hair.
change DNA.
What
That's
about
that
hair?
means.
If you get
Yeah.
a hair transplant, that's like dead skin. Like we were
No, hair transplant is from your own body.
It's still growing from your body.
No,
It's
you
a
got
part
hair
of you.
transplant from someone else.
Doesn't
No,
matter if
that's
it's
not
dead.
what
Your,
that- no,
your
that's
outer
not what
skin's
that
all
is.
dead skin
That's a fucking
cells.
wig.
Still a part
No,
of you, isn't it?
hair transplant is your own hair.
Okay.
You don't take
But-
someone else's hair. If I did, I'd.
Wait, really?
I also
It's your own hair from your body. That's why.
So what
it's
if?
like,
So
if you
hair?
see,
what if they didn't have any hair?
If you had a
body hair?
natural hair toupee, what about horse hair? I think it's common.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd like
horse hair?
become more
Yeah,
horse-like?
you didn't
well,
know
no,
that?
it's not in your DNA.
You
It's
didn't
not
No,
in your
know?
body.
I thought it was all.
I mean, it's like
hair.
take a
So-
toupee. Come on, dick.
That's kind of what like weave. The texture of that is made out of.
Wait.
Some weaves. I mean, some people do. There is like donated hair, you know, real
Yeah,
hair that
yeah.
they can be used, but
But that's for like people that have cancer.
Well,
like, need a wig.
there's
the
that.
most
Yeah,
part, yeah.
locks. Hell, I did locks of love back in after college.
You do. Nice.
how much hair did you have?
You just didn't
I,
grow back?
I had
A cup?
hair down to college, and in college I had hair down here.
I never got that.
And I kept
that
just, like,
long.
Brushing it back, put a hat on, brushing it back, put a hat on, then I started going bald. I'm like, well, that was fun for a while. I looked like an asshole, but now I gotta get rid of it.
So back to the spiritual part of hair.
Yeah.
It's kind of like your antenna, though, too.
Jeez Christ.
No, seriously,
No,
because there's this
You know the
thing.
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has one of the dreads from...
Jimmy?
No.
No.
God damn it. I just
Bob
had his,
Marley.
Bob Marley,
Yeah.
yes.
Wow. Someone must have like.
His, I think it was his ex gave it to them.
Oh, I could see
They said,
that.
"Hey, do you have anything we could put in the
'Cause-
Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to represent him?" She's like, "Yeah, let me find something." And came back out. I was like, "Here, I have a dread."
Wow.
Hmm.
That's like something that you don't normally like give out. I don't think, right?
Yeah,
They were pretty blown away
that's
about it.
interesting.
Oh, especially if you're like spiritual about it. But I was gonna say the Native Americans, when they would sign up for world wars, they would cut their long hair off,
Oh, yeah.
and they would suck at scouting ever after that. They would like feel like lost out in the wilderness and
well,
stuff.
yeah, but that's because they're from day one. Like as long they've had long hair their whole life.
A lot of them.
It
Well,
throws off everything else.
yeah,
So,
well, they
It's-
contribute. a lot
imagine
to
Yeah, they're
that.
connected with this. That's another reason
That's the way.
some
dreads
people
are.
don't get their yeah.
How
haircut.
long?
Oh man, About 7 years.
Wow.
And now was the most recent retwist that long ago?
That's.
Hi, thank you.
No,
I know a word about the thing.
No, actually,
I didn't know that.
It's been a little over a year.
Oh, fuck.
It's been a while.
I guess I have been fucking with you about that for a while. I just realized, damn.
It's been a little over a
Damn.
year. I need to get a retwist, but it still look good.
Well, I mean, that's what you say.
I think it still looks good. I got more hair than you do.
Oh, difficult.
Yeah, I mean, as long as I don't look like a cue ball like you, I'm good.
Fair enough. I mean, you look like that the first guy Liu Kang fought in the Mortal Kombat the movie, but you know.
Hey, at least I got a movie role. What do you got?
All of American history.
I don't. Do you really want that? You want to go there? You want to go there?
You're like,
you really
hey,
want
man,
that? You don't really want that.
As long as we're in charge, it's okay.
Are you really though? Are you really though?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. I forgot about that part. Never mind.
What happens when white
I was in Canada for that part.
white straight males are a minority? What happens then?
Well, I hope we're not treated the way we've been treating people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good luck.
it's
It's
a joke,
predicted
but it's not
To
really.
be in the
Welcome-
future, especially like the
welcome to the
LGBTQ is going to outpace straight people
Oh,
real soon.
I don't think so.
You don't think
No,
so?
at least like 7% of the population.
No, it's like
Are you sure?
20.
Maybe that was 10 years
Almost
Are
ago.
you
30
sure?
now.
There's
Well,
Yeah.
they're also expanding, the definition of.
fair. That's what.
know?
Well, you expand the definition. Obviously, that comes with numbers.
So just like that last couple weeks ago or whatever, we had the guns. What constitutes a mass murder? They changed the numbers. Next thing you know, there've been way more mass murders. So
see
maybe
the
it's the same
numbers.
with gay
also,
identity or
people.
non-straight identity is they keep
What's
changing.
the number?
4. They changed it from 5
Fair.
to 4.
It's talking for guns.
Yeah. So when
Yeah,
they
I mean,
when they re-legalized fire or Jesus Christ, I can't. It's been a minute.
Mass
Anyway,
shootings.
they
The
changed
automatic
definition of a
weapon.
mass shooting in like at the same time they banned assault weapons, or either when they unbanned assault weapons. Either one, they changed from 5 to 4. Next thing you know, there's so many more mass shootings because the definition changed. They literally moved the goalpost.
Right. No, and I got
Right.
you. I
So
got you.
what qualifies as non-cis? I mean, just looking at a dude and thinking he's pretty. Am I in that group now?
How are you tying this into guns?
You're right. I'm right.
No, I'm
trying
just saying
to
changing
understand.
the definition.
Yeah.
So you could 7% of
This
the
is apples and
population was
oranges, John.
gay 15 years ago. Now it's like if it's more like 20 or 30, what you said. But is it just because
Well,
they
it's
keep
also-
changing the goalposts?
No, I think
No,
it's
'cause-
more than just. It's been more informative, or maybe not even more informative.
Can you
Because,
put
Put a
people
number
are,
on a mass
accepted.
people are
shooting, though.
listening. As
They're
far
just
as
trying to broaden the legal definition because they want to buy support for fucking
Sure. 100%.
some sort of legislation that helps.
Yeah.
Okay. But two different topics right now because
No, but they're paralleled of. The point of it is changing the goalpost as a callback to 2
speaking
episodes
of
ago.
legislation changing about
And the LGBTQI, I think, is the next one.
there's an I.
I heard it on NPR today. I don't know what it
Is
stands
it
for.
interested?
No, I thought there was an
Nah,
A.
wait,
LGBT,
what's going on?
lesbian, gay,
Wait, what?
bisexual,
No P.
LGBT.
There's an A.
There's no B anymore?
There's no B.
It's
Look, man, I don't-
LGBT. Let's go Biden.
Q
I'm happy.
plus. And the plus, who knows?
It should have just been
But also,
LGBT,
I think
right?
I think queer
Alphabet.
the term queer means anything non-cis.
Are you an
Hey,
alphabet
hey,
person?
I just answered my question. Great.
Yeah, man, it's just queer. Like you don't have to put a label on it. That's the way I feel. Like just whatever you want to call yourself.
Oh yeah,
just call
there's
yourself.
also the
I just
big.
don't need to. I don't
Also, at the end
care.
of the day, it's who gives a fuck. Mind your own fucking business.
Right.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
honestly that's what it is.
Ugh.
There's so many nosy Nancys.
Like, you
Clarence
No.
Thomas is a nosy nasty.
Oh my
Nosy
goodness.
nasty.
He's
What?
And
If you're
so-
nosy nasty.
it's on. It's really weird when I see a black person in a position like that. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. But then when he turns around and says the junk that he did, I'm like, fuck. Because
Oh, in case
He was to roll back a bunch of crazy ass
yeah,
shit.
like
Yeah.
that.
just in case anyone's curious why a kid might feel represented, welcome to Trash Talk. That's Lane.
you.
Welcome to Trash Talk.
That's Derek.
Welcome to Trash Talk.
I'm John, and our special guest Ken,
I'm
who
Ken.
let's just say he provides different perspective on American culture.
A little bit. That's
You can
right.
say that for sure. Welcome to Trash Talk,
Thank
Ken.
you, thank you.
I'm glad you're here.
Nice to be here.
Cheers.
Oh yeah.
Cheers,
Hey,
cheers, gentlemen.
hey, yo, where's the bottle, bro?
I'm empty.
in the closet.
Still-
Get
I
the
know
can of
where
beer.
I know
Have a
where it is,
Corona.
Derek. I know.
And I'm telling you.
So while John goes and gets beers, I'm just going to remind our listeners to follow us, Trash Talk Omaha. You can find us. That's our Gmail account.
TrashTalkOmaha@gmail.com.
Yep.
Go ahead and follow those guys. They're awesome.
Like and subscribe. Fucking follow us on all the accounts, Facebooks and whatever. Do you use social?
I do. I got a Twitter. Honestly, it's just a bunch of junk.
Yeah.
I don't even.
I don't ever tweet it. I just look. You know.
I like looking. That's one
I
of the great
mostly
things about
scroll. I
Twitter.
tweet a little bit.
Yeah, I like to scroll through. I've had a few accounts now, so now my numbers are really low. But I follow some pretty interesting people, and I get news fast. So I'm like, I don't even watch the news. Why?
Yeah.
I just go to look at Twitter and look.
I think
Got it.
Omaha Scanner is super.
I like Omaha Scanner.
Oh yeah,
effective,
man.
You know.
Omaha Scanner. It was funny. We were on there. One time we were on Mean Streets, Omaha.
I remember that.
We threw a party, and we had, I kid you not, like 100 people in this house, and it wasn't that
What did
big
it
of
say?
a house. It was like party off of 93rd, 100 plus people. You know, but the thing is, they kept driving back and forth. They couldn't find the house because the house kind of sits a little bit
They could
lower
just
than the
hear
street.
it.
Well, we turned
See
off
cars.
we turned off the lights, you know, turn off the music, and then we had cars kind of parked.
100 people.
I kid you. Well, see, the thing is, it was people
Do you
upstairs.
have a dark light party at the lights out?
No, we were quiet because the cops were strolling up and down the street. So we had people in the backyard, people upstairs, in the middle level, and then in the basement. Just like, you know, keep it calm because they're going up and down these streets. And I kid you not, they could not find us. They stopped after a while. Actually, you know what? I lied. They did pull up one time and knocked on the door. But everybody was so quiet. We talked to them. They left. 15 minutes later, continued to party. I mean, we
Wow.
partied all the way till like 8 in the morning.
The
Nice.
cops came
8 in the
over and
morning.
like partied with him too a little later.
Yeah.
Let's get off the shift.
Right? You know, that's how some of that goes for sure.
Yeah. Those are the fun ones when like it's like different people show up throughout the night.
Yep,
you know?
that's
Like,
exactly
like,
what it was.
well,
So
we had a crowd
rotating.
at fucking 9 a.m. or 9 p.m. and now we have a new crowd at 6 a.m.
Yep, that's exactly what it was. So 100 people, you know how Main Streets do it. They maybe exaggerate the numbers, but it was definitely at one point in time 100 people at that party.
Well, it must have been like
Yeah.
that must have been the scanner call or whatever. Something
yeah.
like I've seen 100 people go into this house.
Exactly. Something
You
was
know?
just like, we got to go check it out. And then
Youth throws party.
I mean,
tweet it.
we made a lot of money that night. You know, you're not supposed to charge them, but we made a lot of money. That was a good party.
Don't incriminate yourself in the
Is
show.
Mean Street, is Mean Street still a thing?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I kind of thought it had died down or something. That's the shitty thing when some accounts go away. You know, it's like Faux Pelini. I don't know if you know.
I love Faux Pelini.
Okay. So
That was so great.
that's great. Were they kind of dumping on Bo a little bit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And it was.
It was
like,
always in Bo's voice though.
That's hilarious.
Faux.
I mean, it was just so easy to make fun of Bo Pelini. You know.
Well, yeah. But
Uh,
do they regret that now though?
I doubt it.
No. Like I remember there was like interviews with him like
Yeah.
in places, and like he was a really big. He was bigger than Bo Pelini, honestly.
Oh yeah.
I always like
And-
making fun of Carl, his brother.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because you know did you know he had a brother who coached? Oh, you don't do football. So his brother coached at like Florida Atlantic or something like that, and he got caught up. I think it was like selling kids like
What?
coke or something. Like that.
I
Like, some of
never
the
heard
students.
that.
His brother was coaching
so
and
I
then was
really
selling
I
coke.
have to really get the facts a little bit more straight. Shout out to the Pelini brothers, but I think
Shout out.
his brother got it caught up in something like that. I'm pretty sure.
Jesus.
Look up Carl Pelini.
That's
I'm pretty
fucking
sure that's what it is. Yeah.
So the last time that I knew what Bo Pelini was up to, he had left his head coach job at Youngstown State to go coach defense for LSU.
LSU.
LSD.
LSD.
University. Right after they had won the national championship.
And they sucked.
And then they sucked so bad, and they fired
They
him
went from
next year.
arguably one of the greatest teams ever in college football history
Yeah, with
to
Burrow.
the entire staff getting fired the next year.
Yeah.
That's how little
That's
patience
not
LSU has.
Yeah, LSD.
Well, they kept Les Miles around for a while.
You know, he got fired a while ago though too.
That's true. Yeah.
They've just been rolling through people a little bit, even though they won a championship.
I don't know about you guys. It's like I'm pumped for football to start already, right?
Yeah.
You're probably like
Training
you're
camp,
probably
like
like a
that,
month
pretty
away.
soon.
You're getting news probably
Kind
already.
of, if I can finally have a full season
Of what?
of football, not these weird cutoff seasons where teams get sick and
Oh,
You know.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
because
We didn't have much of that last year, though, did we?
No, we lost a few games.
Yeah, there were some teams who had about.
You know about Nebraska?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, the Chiefs in NFL.
Oh yeah, no. The Huskers definitely lost some games from it. I'm trying to. I think it was Wisconsin or something. It was a big game.
one of them that count. You know, Wisconsin, Colorado, biffed.
We've biffed quite a lot of them.
Well, yeah, I don't understand. It's like, okay, we all like Frost because he's a good player. Can we just okay?
But we needed to try a different quarterback.
Can we admit something
I think that was the key.
Dude, Nebraska used to bitch
It's
about
going to be a
Frost
key.
all the time when he played here because he was coming after Tommy Frazier, and they're like, "You're not competing for a Heisman? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?"
Yeah, it's kind of true. He's always had something to prove.
Huh? I don't know that. I just know, like in grade school, they're like, "Bear Frost, Bear." It's like, okay,
He was the greatest, wasn't he?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. Okay.
I don't know. All I know is that there's whiskey in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Boop boop
Love some whiskey.
boop 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 boop. boop. Well, yeah, I can't reach you, Ken.
It's okay.
Okay,
Thank you. Thank you, Dirk.
L'chaim.
Salud.
Salud. Some dude.
Some. What?
Salud some dude.
Every time you take a shot, you hold your headphones on. I feel like you're like grabbing the back of your head. You're like, oh. Because every time I see it, I'm quarter by. I want to start taking shots like that.
His headphones
Yeah,
on.
you know,
Getting
like
back.
onto a cat. Except it's a whiskey cat.
Oh, this whiskey exploded into my mouth.
Oh, jeez! Don't get in your eye.
I have protection on.
Fucking point.
Was that contacts?
So it's like,
You had
Glasses.
contacts in?
No, I got glasses
You got
on.
glasses
yeah.
on.
so are you used to getting things in your eye though? Like you wear protection for a reason?
They're
No.
not.
He's
They're
not
not
even-
prescription. They're not
Right, I
prescription
was gonna say,
glasses.
he's
Let's
not
put it
even
that
These
way.
are
blind, he can
prescription
actually see.
glasses.
Oh, sure.
I just like the way they look when I work at home by myself.
Fuck.
Well, you're here with your dog.
All right. What?
She does prefer me with the glasses on when
Oh.
I'm working.
Oh.
So first topic.
I finally played VR. I've never done VR before. You
Oh
done VR
really?
yet?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have done VR?
It's not on the
Yeah,
topic
I've done
list.
some- I've
What
done
did
some
you
VR.
play?
Yes, I have.
What kind of
Just
thing did you
Beat
play?
Saber. But I played it for 30 seconds because I tripped and put a hole in my buddy's wall.
Have you done VR porn?
Goodness.
Is there a video of this?
VR porn?
No, they were same party with the kids, so no. It was so I was
The kids didn't tell you about VR porn?
I hope not.
They're not those kind of kids.
Anyway, but fair enough though. The dad, my
dad.
buddy, he told me like he got all bumped. We were downstairs having a smoke, and then he just got all sad. He's like, I think we might have to break up with our girlfriend. I go, excuse me.
The kids?
Apparently he and his wife have had a girlfriend for like 6 months. I was like,
Jesus.
all right.
I mean,
What kind of kids are these though?
wait, what?
What the fuck?
How old
What?
were these kids at the party?
Yeah.
They're not. They weren't in the room. It was
I'm
downstairs.
not talking about your conversation.
Yeah. Well, there's 9-year-old's birthday party. So
Okay, there you go.
All right.
That age range.
That type of kid.
Anyway, so I'm like, you want to play Beat Saber VR? I'm like, I've never done it. I'll put a hole in your wall. He's like, nah, you're fine. There's a thing so you don't, whatever. I was like, all right, man. Because there's on the screen, you can see this in the visual field. There's like a line.
but why are they
know?
breaking up with their girlfriend?
Oh,
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, because
She's a big dumb animal.
Because she got, she was, I think she's like ghosting him, and it's like, oh, surprise, a polygamous relationship is not sustainable. What the fuck?
So it's already over if she's ghosted.
It must be. I think. Whatever. All I know is I got hit with a 24-inch flail whip made out of Arizona leather, and it hurt a lot, and I did not like it.
They whipped you.
Yeah, Brett was like, check this shit out, and he go, fuck.
So
Well, I wasn't
I'm
looking.
talking the
That's-
adult or the kids?
Probably the funniest
adults!
thing.
What?
Imagine you being whipped. That's probably the funniest thing. I wish I was there.
Yeah, I bet you would, you motherfucker.
Did you run or were you just standing
No,
there?
I'm just standing there.
And he
took it.
He
Here's
took
look at-
20 steps
Just look at
back.
this. What the fuck? Why are you? adding everything to the story. He was standing there, go, check this out. He just whacked me. And yeah, that's all it was. Jesus Christ.
Whack a guy up, a guy, whack up a guy.
Okay, so what
I
kind
like
of
him
whip
already.
is it?
It's like one of those it's like a flail whip. So it's got like all the like a
that's a sex whip.
like, yes, yes, it's a sex whip. That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were trying to like an Indiana
Did they
Jones
make you
whip.
say
He pulled
something
out a-
like,
Like a
"Oh,
bull
forgive
whip,
me,
you know?
Father, for I have sinned"?
They didn't get that far. You didn't get that far. All I know is like, you keep this up, you might get a boyfriend now.
Yeah, they were probably. That's exactly what they were probably doing, just testing that out.
Actually,
We have to break up with our girlfriend. Hey, let me whip
Let
you.
me break him in.
Well,
You know they've talked about it.
yeah, jokes on them. Jokes on them. I jumped in the pool with a dilated asshole.
Are you waterlogged?
What? So you shit in their pool?
No, good.
But you definitely farted in it.
Why did you
Alright.
understand what I was? God damn it.
I know exactly
It's
what
hitting
you
me,
said.
and so it's turning me on. It's
It's
getting my
high
butthole
tide.
loose.
Yeah.
And
So you
the
shit
cave
in their
is
pool.
full.
a little bit. You got that?
No, it's the whole thing. The premise is a joke. God damn, dude. Pay
I
attention.
get it.
Lane.
I get it, man.
Anyway, so we're doing VR. Okay, fuck, we're doing VR, and there's a barrier that says so you don't go through it. I go, that's probably not gonna help. Next thing you know, I'm playing Beat Saber. I think I hit a kid. I go, ah, shit, and I fall, and of course I get all disoriented, and I put a hole in his wall.
So I think you should start the story with I put a hole in this kid's wall.
It's not
and
a kid, it's my friend. God damn it.
And then the dad whipped me.
No, god damn it. That's
Wait, what order did you get whipped in after the hole in the wall?
no. The whipping was like earlier, like 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. The VR was like 11 o'clock.
Oh wow.
So we're all pretty
time
fucked
over
up.
there.
So you were drunk on VR.
Shit, that.
he was priming you.
Just thinking about it. That hurt. That made me sick.
Well, what is this game called? Bean picking? Is that what I heard?
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber.
Saber.
Saber, like a lightsaber.
Yeah, you have two lightsabers and you beat along with the music.
Eric, you have niece and nephew. Have you not done this?
You know how to
No,
beat.
I have no idea what
You
he's
don't
talking
beat
about.
Saber?
Okay, Google on your own time. Anyway, that's the. I forgot about that topic. All right,
That's not a topic.
really quick, you want to jump into Obi-Wan real quick just to get through it?
Ogalala?
You know goddamn well what I said. You son of a
don't- I-
bitch.
I didn't hear what you said.
Bitch.
Did you hear?
Uh,
it?
I definitely did not hear what he said.
Fuck you. You're fucking with me now. I know what you're doing.
What?
You're just playing his side to make me look like an asshole.
John, can we
We
move
don't
on,
have
please?
to make you look like an
Derek,
asshole.
what's the
That's
next
just-
topic over
Fuck.
here?
All right. I know you haven't watched, but have you watched The Boys?
I have not.
Okay. Let's do a really quick Boys then.
Didn't you say someone told you to not watch it?
What?
Yeah, I've actually heard that it was
What was their reasoning?
Yeah.
just wasn't good.
'Cause the dicks?
I don't know. I have no idea.
This is the
I didn't
second
even get any
occurrence
information.
I've heard of anybody saying something,
Yeah,
and one by
really.
second hand. That they,
But that's
where they're
not
like,
why I
"Don't watch
have.
it."
Well, that's not why I haven't watched it.
Is it because you don't have Amazon Prime?
I actually have Amazon Prime.
It's on
I'm just-
Amazon Prime?
Yeah.
What's up with that stank face?
What's up with that?
They
I don't
went to
have
the moon.
Amazon
They can make a
Prime.
good TV show.
Amazon went to the moon?
Well, Jeff Bezos.
Pay
He
attention.
didn't go to the moon.
Yes,
he
he
went
brought
to
some
outer space.
celebrity-
Whatever,
guest.
space, moon, same. Might as well be the same fucking.
Yeah, sorry, not the moon.
It's
Jesus Christ.
not the same thing. I am paying
It's
attention.
John
in
said
space.
moon, I was thinking space.
Jesus. I have
The
been
moon
paying
is in space,
attention.
dickhead. You don't
Yes,
know that?
but going to space is not the
Earth
same
is
thing as
technically
going
in
to the
space as
fucking
well.
moon.
Oh my god!
I'm existing in space right now.
Derek's true. He's in space.
Yeah.
End time.
I'm pretty spaced out right now.
Ah,
End time. Are you in time?
What?
Are you
Oh, yeah, I'm a traveler. I'm traversing.
But you
Anyway.
really like the way the boys is going. You're trying to say.
dude, this new
Yeah.
season is
So
so
the
fucking
last
good.
episode they just had, and what? There's 2 more now.
Yeah.
It's called Herogasm, and it's where all the superheroes get together. Not all of them, but some of them get together, and I think they even
lot.
bring in like some normies that they pay, and they just do superhero sex acts to any hole they can find.
It's fucking hilarious. Like this one dude,
Or
like
there's a big fucking orgy.
so
Sounds really
so,
gay.
So the
This
protagonist,
last episode happens then.
yeah. So the protagonist is sitting there, and they're at the party trying to do stuff. There's done a mission, whatever, and all of a sudden this dude just like you just see this guy like bloop, you're like. Bloop,
He goes from like ant size
yeah.
to he's like Ant-Man.
And he's all like covered like gooey and shit, and he like, bumps into him and gets all his leather jacket. And I realize that he's in this chick's pussy, and he jumps out. He's covered in pussy juice, and just wipes his shit across the fucking leather jacket. Oh fuck, that was funny.
There was
her
a fun,
pussy juice gets big too. With him?
Apparently,
Dang.
Wow.
That sounds okay.
Playing with
So-
the door.
Behind the scenes,
Oh. Is she
something
hot?
that happened was they ran out of fake cum.
Oh my god. Well, there's that episode. You want to tell the scene then? Why Mother's Milk has to change his clothes?
Yeah, so one of the main characters, he's looking for somebody, he opens a door or whatever, and he just gets doused in cum all of a
I mean,
sudden.
it's like have you seen Freddy Got Fingered?
Not in a very long time.
Like an entire wave hit his
Remember the
body.
elephant
I've-
scene?
I've
That's what it
seen
looked like.
I've seen
Okay.
The Shining where there's like blood coming
Yeah,
down the
but
hall.
more than
but
that.
it's jizz.
It's
But
just,
jizz.
it's the entire body.
Is
It's
it-
not
It's
just a pail
fucking
rough.
a can
hilarious.
filled with
God,
blood
that
or
was-
cum.
oh, I'm
It's
just like,
just straight,
It's so out of left field. God,
like
damn,
a
that's
bathtub of cum. hit.
And why is this in there?
Because it's
funny.
hero
He's
gasm
in the
and somebody
orgy.
had
Pay
a hero
attention,
cum.
Lane.
It was a room full
hero.
of.
It was a
jizz,
house.
and the guy opened the door and just let it all out.
Yes.
Were people dead inside because of the jizz, like drowned? In
No,
it?
no, no. This
No,
one guy just
no,
gets
it's just-
douched when he opens up this door. That's all. That's all there is. It's like a bathtub of cum hits a guy in the face.
I'm
So,
just trying
I don't
to,
know
why
if I-
is that funny though?
Yeah, I don't know if I want to watch.
You don't see where
No,
it
you don't
came
see
from.
the giant dick it came out of. Good God.
I'm not saying that. I'm just.
Do I need to see the dick it came out of?
You don't have. I mean, it
Do
wouldn't
I
hurt.
want to?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it.
No. That's up to you to decide. It's the last day of June, so you can do whatever the fuck you want.
That's true. No judgment around here.
Oh yeah, that is.
Come
true.
tomorrow,
yeah,
though.
Yeah,
If you
new
talk about what you do,
new quarter
we're
tomorrow.
gonna have words.
Well, I better go home and binge this entire
Oh shit!
4-season
Apparently,
show.
episode 7's
Four
already out.
seasons?
I
Oh,
think
man,
so.
it's just come out
So
tomorrow.
behind.
Yeah, but
Hey,
I'm looking right at it.
Fuck.
Is it 4 seasons?
This is the 3rd season.
Oh, okay. Is it final?
No, there's 2 more episodes.
Oh, but final season.
No, I
No,
don't know.
God, I hope
doubt
not.
it.
It's so good.
Oh, see, that's the thing. I don't like waiting on shows anymore. I'll binge watch 3 seasons and I'll be like, that's great. Now I have to wait for fucking 2 years for another season.
Yeah, welcome to liking any kind of anime ever.
Yep.
That is very
I'm not
true.
into that. I'm waiting for
I had to
series
wait.
to end.
I had to wait so long for One Punch Man season 2 that I,
Dude,
when it
it
came
was
out, I was just
stupid.
like, oh man.
this
I
is a
heard that
dumb
was-
season.
I
I
heard,
hated
heard
that
that's
season.
really good.
It's good.
Well,
the
the
second
first
season is
season-
dumb.
Yeah,
Oh.
the second season it's kind of lackluster.
So like maybe only watch the first.
I would
Yeah.
I would definitely watch the first.
Don't
and,
invest
you
more
know,
than that. So if there's a season 3, you're gonna have to watch it now, right?
No, I'm gonna.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would definitely probably watch season 3. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
From what I've heard, Stranger Things was supposed to end after the first season.
Nope.
No,
Now-
they
but now
planned
that
out
it's-
4
but now-
seasons of writing, and then they were like, after the first season, realized this is going to be more than 4. Or actually, I think they planned for 3. They literally, we talked about this last episode.
I don't remember you talking about that specific.
Yeah, you were fucked up last week.
We
Fucked
didn't
Oh.
podcast last week.
The other 2
That's how
weeks-
fucked up
So-
you are. You
You
don't
know
even
what I
remember.
I remember not being here.
2 weeks ago, you got fucked up.
When we watched the fucking Warriors win?
That was
Yeah.
2 weeks ago.
And you literally came around to the show today like, so
There we
who
go.
won?
Oh, perfect.
Is it over yet?
I didn't know that was the final. What's that?
Why does it sound like puke?
Yeah, we just look like it covered in
Yeah, see, you laugh, motherfucker. But I love how the dude does the
It's not what I was expecting.
the
I
Randy
thought it was gonna be.
Randy. I can't remember his name, but the porn guy, you know, like loads and dropping. That guy, you just yell, throw ropes. Randy West, that's what it was. You're Randy West? Oh, dude, whenever he jizzes, he always yells something. It's
Is
fucking
that like
hilarious.
Andy West's
Who's Andy West?
younger brother?
Who the fuck is Andy West?
Who's
Mayor?
Andy?
Mayor West?
Mayor.
Mayor.
Or am I getting their name wrong? The original Batman?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Oh, are you talking about? Oh, from
Adam West.
Yeah, Adam.
What did I
from Family
say?
Guy.
Aaron or
Aaron?
or Barry or I don't know.
I didn't say
what he
Barry. I thought it was an A word.
What's the mayor on Family
Oh, I
Guy?
see.
Adam West.
Yeah, it's Adam West.
Now it's Sam
Darnold.
cowboy guy.
Fuck. They have a new mayor?
Yeah, Mayor West.
Adam-
Well, because Adam
no,
West died.
I don't
already.
watch Family Guy.
No, you're wrong.
At all?
Not in a long time.
Oh, fair. fair.
I'm
Fair.
up to date on my South Park, I feel like.
I haven't
love
seen the
South
new
Park.
part, but
I
the new
love-
one
I
on
love
Paramount,
South
I haven't
Park.
seen
I
that
think
one.
I'm behind a little bit on South Park by
Yeah.
a season or 2.
There's some weird things to go on with it. They were not prepared for
Ooh.
Trump to win the presidency.
perfect.
That's obvious.
Awesome. Perfect question for you then.
Sure.
Have you seen the Integrity Weed episode where Token's family
That's
starts their weed farm?
the most recent.
No, I have
You've seen that
not.
one? Ah, damn it!
not.
Okay, because first off,
I told you I was behind.
the whole
bit.
Token thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the actual name was Tolkien because they love Lord of the Rings,
That's
and we've been saying it wrong this whole time. So
That's
it's that,
funny.
that bit. Okay, then so Stan tries to get Tolkien's dad to be a lawyer. I can't remember the legal. Anyway, Tolkien's dad buys a farm across the road from Randy and starts up his own weed shop called. Because there's Integrity Weed. This is like Credulity Weed, or whatever. I can't remember. It's Cred something.
Cred. You got street
But
cred.
he is the proper lawyer guy, and as soon as a customer shows up, he code switches. How real is that? Where because the point is he's outselling Randy because it's a credible source because it's coming from a black guy,
Right.
And that's the whole. It's a lot to unpack with that episode, but the point is, have you seen that and done that or experienced that in the past where it's like where you use that expected vote tone, whatever,
Well,
to get what to
I've actually
Critigree.
Critigree, thank you.
And so no, I've actually never done it myself. It's funny that I get it a lot to me because a lot of people think I have the Marley dread, so they're like, oh, that's the guy.
Was it you that I was walking down the hallway with, and then was that you or George?
It might have been George. I'm not sure.
Because there were it was during that. No, yeah, that was you. Because that was that band that was in the junior ballroom, and all these black guys walked past you, and they're like, "Yo, what's up?" And you all, I'm like, "Do you know those guys?" And you were mad, like, "Shut up, no." And you were mad because I asked. I'm like,
They're not,
"Do you know those guys?"
It's funny. No, so no, we don't. Like I said,
So is that-
like I said earlier with the Clarence Thomas thing.
I do that with people too, though.
If you see people of likeness somewhere, you're just gonna say, "Hey, what's
Yeah,
up?"
dude.
Sure,
I've
fair
seen
enough.
someone stoned out in public or like on mushrooms at the zoo before. Like we lock eyes and like, "What's up, dude?"
We're on the same wave.
I've been there. What's up? You're fine. Let's keep going.
But like,
I don't know if you could equate that with mushrooms. So, but okay.
I see where you're going.
Hey,
I see what
don't
you
try
mean.
to relate. Just listen.
No, I'm just saying, man.
Which
It
I don't do.
happens.
I feel you.
You can't
I feel that.
relate.
Or
I mean-
You have
listen.
no empathy.
Well,
Maybe
listen.
maybe it's a little different. I'm not. It's especially in corporate places or places where we're not really expected to be. When you see somebody else,
That's
it's kind of cool.
That's kind of
Like,
fucked
hey,
up. You
man.
have to preface it where that's not where you're expected to be. That's fucked up.
Hey, that's reality sometimes.
No, that's why it's fucked up.
There's jobs I've been overlooked because they were like, oh well. But I'm like, well, no, I'm certified. I went to college. I have this and this. I own my own crib. Like, you know what I mean? It's just.
Yeah. Or did
It
you
is
pull,
what it is.
Or did you pull a George and try to hit on him? God damn, dude.
George.
George is he's our lead tech now, and this dude cannot turn it off.
Turn what
He's
off?
so smooth, and it pisses me off. He just starts chatting up the clients. He's getting real friendly.
That's easy, man. I told you. Remember the time when I was
It's
chatting
smooth
up.
and it pisses you off?
As an A3 or whatever we're gonna call that. Damn, that was a good dynamic. We gotta keep. I want to do that again. That'd actually be a pretty decent. Ooh,
Which
Hey,
one
no
are we
one
talking
cares, John.
you should be an A2 with me to do that because that works so well.
I try to.
So we're doing HDR. So HDR, a bunch of nerds.
I know.
People don't know. HDR is an engineering firm that makes a lot of fucking money. Anyway, we're doing the thing, and Seth, who I'm still training, who doesn't. I mean, hey, he's a nice guy. This probably isn't what he should be doing. Let's put it that way. He's A2, and I need people to talk so I can get their get their EQ set as best I can before they go up on
Do you
stage.
guys call the
And this
A1s steak up?
Oh, I should start calling
We
myself
probably
steak
should
sauce.
start calling that. Yeah,
Start
I like
calling it
that.
steak sauce.
Yeah, did you have
sauce.
code names on the radio?
Hey, sauce.
I'm steak sauce.
Hey, sauce. We need more. Push that fader.
Better than quarter ton.
But honestly, if anyone heard someone call you steak sauce, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, I see that. That's steak sauce."
It's beef. No.
If you need to use steak sauce, because your steak sucks.
Oh, good call, Derek.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
Someone burnt your
Do
steak.
you use
then.
A1 or ketchup with steak?
God, no.
that's
Dude,
Dude, A1 is such a garbage
steak,
fucking. Ugh. I don't understand how that's a thing.
Steak sauce, ketchup, like,
So-
bro.
Hey,
ketchup,
hey,
like,
we're
come
at
on, bro.
IHOP, maybe. Anywhere else? No.
What?
I'm not ordering a steak from IHOP.
Exactly, but if you do order a steak from IHOP,
Really had steak
it would
from-
expect
I've
you
had
would
steak
expect.
wouldn't get
and
steak
egg
sauce.
The House of Pancakes?
Hey man, it's on the menu.
Yeah,
Anyway,
don't get it.
I'm not
Anyway,
going there
the po-
for a
the
steak.
point is-
That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying.
the point is,
Exactly.
he was lighting one, and
Yeah, I was
he
on-
was just right next to me.
I was on
We're just,
lighting.
we're just chatting the whole show, whatever. It's half a show, just
Yeah,
bullshit,
steak
right?
sauce over there.
And he started hitting up the people I was trying to get fucking vocals out of, and he just gets
Get him to talk.
gets in there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's
I
what you
mean,
gotta do.
I told you it's a skill. You know,
I mean,
man.
Paul Mooney was
You know,
right.
It's,
you see, I want that. I want it.
no, man. It's just
That was like the funnest part of doing live events. I felt like was using the microphones, testing things all the time. That's what I missed.
Dude,
Talking to the
the
clients,
events
getting
are
them,
fun.
you know.
Like, I really
some
like,
of them.
some of them, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta admit it.
Yeah.
Some of them I want to go to
Like,
sleep.
oh, it's a rare
Remember
one.
the
that-
guy running sound at that auction we went to? When, like, he wasn't obviously paying attention to anything.
Oh, I don't think
the
there was anyone
microphone
there.
or the speakers cut out.
Yeah, it was feet and back and everything. It was terrible.
Yeah, somebody ran over the table. He's just, like, looking at his computer and he does that, like, oh, what? Oh, shit.
oh god. Dude, Pheasants Forever gave me a bad review because I wasn't paying attention because I was reading a book while nothing was happening. It was a fucking banquet. Pit fucking dick. Anyway, so
Well, someone wanted their microphone.
so use it. I guess if you, I guess that's kind of close, but I mean,
hey, let's not talk about work while we're podcasting.
well, no, we were talking about just hey, like I said, Ken has a different cultural perspective than any of us here, and I'd like to
That's what we were
learn
talking
about. I'd like
about.
to learn about it.
Culturally speaking, Ken, why don't you like Star Wars?
Because Lando is one smooth motherfucker. Colt
He is.
45 goes down smooth
Oh,
every time.
that's true.
I don't know. Like I said, I didn't grow up with it. I
Yeah,
didn't see
what
it.
have you seen of all?
I've seen.
Do you know who
I've seen a
Obi-Wan
couple-
is?
Yes, I've seen some of the movies.
You know who Darth Vader is?
I do.
You know who Lando is
Yep.
because
I know.
Billy D. Williams.
I know Han
No.
Solo.
Okay.
I know Greedo. Like I've
Okay.
seen some of the.
Okay.
You know, I've seen
What
them.
do you,
Jabba the
what do you
Hutt.
think of Donald Glover?
Jabba.
Samuel.
Jabba
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Pizza the Hut?
That's what Spaceballs.
That's kind of funny.
Why do
Spaceballs-
people hate on Jabba so much? I like
Spaceballs
him.
is.
It's gangster.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Do you? Is your favorite
He had a
movie
fucking
Scarface?
Princess Leia chained up and shit.
Right?
Is your
Yeah,
favorite?
gold bikini.
Hold
Open
on,
carry.
Hold on. Is your favorite movie Scarface?
That's dope.
Oh,
It's-
that's not a no.
it's top 5.
Ah!
It's top
Okay,
5.
so that
That's
makes sense that
fine.
you'd like Jabba because he's basically
Yeah.
Scarface.
Yeah, I like.
He's,
Okay.
he's the Godfather.
So, what do you
That's
think
what
of?
Okay, he kind of got me there.
What do you-
It's definitely top 5. if
What do you
not
think
closer
of
to top 3.
Donald Glover being young Billy D. Williams? What do you think of that?
I think Donald Glover.
Did you see that by chance?
I did not, but I
He's
think he's
so-
an
okay.
excellent. He's an excellent actor.
I fucking love Donald Glover.
yeah, he
excellent
was
actor.
good. He was probably the
So-
best part of that movie.
Yeah. Anyway, so he plays a
Not
young.
the droid.
Would you show
Let's-
Donald Glover your bussy?
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, hey, well,
For free,
well,
or
if you put it,
like
yeah, but
Sign
if
it.
you
because
put
free
his,
is
if
not
you put his
the
name
move.
together, which he brought up on like Kimmel, I
By the
think.
way, he said yes. I think it is free.
Don,
Well, yeah.
well,
Yeah.
with his
That's rough.
because like illegally, it's like it's Don.
Look at rough.
It's Don Glover, right? Not Donald Glover. It's Don Glover. So it's put together on an email. It's Don Glover. And he brought that up on like Kimmel, I think it was. So I was like, I think about that all the
That's
time.
awesome.
So hey, he might. Hey,
So you know a better way to get his attention. Show him your pussy.
Hey, Don Glover.
Look at my pussy.
Don Glover. Anyway,
It's got a hair on it.
but so
What
like
has he done in
For
a while?
free, man.
dude,
Don't do
he
that
doesn't
to
need to do
yourself.
anything. He had that
Make some money.
I forgot about the YouTube channel. But there was this, my favorite videos is I didn't realize it was him until later. But it was Donald Glover and the guys from that mystery team movie, not mystery team.
The Mystery Machine? Scooby Doo, the guy?
Mystery Men.
Get a Scooby snack.
Okay, so it was mystery team where it was him and his YouTube group. Anyway, so they have a video where it's like a Memento parody. Memento, where's got a right
Mentos?
Memento,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
with
No, I
some
know
right shown in his
Memento.
arms because he has
Yeah.
like a 5-minute
Frigates,
memory.
5
Whatever.
minutes.
Well, so then his roommate was like, "Hey, I found this new mouth-based video game you should try." And anyway, so he tricks Donald Glover into sucking his dick, and then he starts pulling up his sleeves, and it's like, "It's a dick. It's a dick." He says it's a game. It's a dick. So no, and he runs down the hallway, and then he just stops because like his memory resets, and the guy comes back and goes, "Hey, check out this game I just found. You know, and it's a fantastic bit, but that's what got him onto Community. That's what launched his career because it's so fucking funny.
Yeah,
and he's so good. I've seen like 2 episodes of Atlanta. I couldn't easily watch it.
I've
so I
wanted to
didn't
get
watch
into
it.
Community. I don't know why I never have.
Community's so gotta love Community.
I never really watched it. Atlanta's not bad though.
Oh, it's very good. Obviously, it's won a bunch of awards.
Yeah,
and it's,
I like it.
But I don't know. His stand-up specials are pretty fun. He's good in solo, but honestly, I think he's coasting because holy shit, you got Disney money.
He's
you
probably
got
making
money.
more music, I bet, right now.
Yeah, yes, Childish Gambino.
And that's the thing. I like him as all those other things. His music, he's okay.
I heard him like 10 years ago. I was like, okay, cool.
That's probably right. Another stand-up too. I like the stand-up.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Does
I mean,
stand-up too?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He stand up. He writes. He acts.
He's
He's a
a
talented
general
person
entertainer.
for sure. It's personally music wise, you know, he has a couple songs, but not in my playlist.
I don't know
So a
anything
callback
about
from
outside of what I've heard on the radio.
Oh man, I
this
love
is
music. We can get to
America,
talking about some music all day.
wait. So a callback from Wednesday. You would say Donald Glover is well spoken.
Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Here we
What's
go.
the second worst thing you could say to a black guy? He's about a black guy. He's well spoken. What's the first worst thing you could say about a black guy? He's not well spoken.
So
That's terrible.
Sports
He is pretty
sports
terrible.
codes.
but
Fireplug is a Mexican. Scrapper is a white guy. Well spoken is a black guy.
what the thing is,
I have no clue what he's talking
so
about.
I guess to help him out a little bit.
Thank you.
Is that I've been told that I was well spoken, which
Wait, someone
means
actually said that to you?
Yes,
To your face?
by my assistant principal back in high school.
Oh my god!
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
She was
to
a
say
white.
it to somebody?
She was a white lady.
Oh, tell me she's a white lady without telling me she's a white lady.
And
Oh yeah.
Well, but she had mixed kids though. Yeah, her
Oh,
daughter was mixed.
So, was it okay that she said it? Given the context?
I still don't think so.
Huh.
But I think she was trying to be inclusive and trying to acknowledge me instead of trying to put me down. The thing is,
Sure.
when you say stuff like that, it assumes that most of the time we aren't well spoken. I can't speak correctly. I come off ignorant.
I am curious what that actually means.
It can.
What does that mean?
It's an insult.
It can be. Yeah, correct.
Oh, no,
and then
I-
and then
If
obviously
someone told me that.
And then obviously when you say you're not well spoken, well obviously that's an insult. So it's kind of be like, well, I can see why you'd be frustrated because you're like, oh, I can't say anything. Well, why don't you just say nothing, or why don't you compliment in a different way?
Yeah.
Wait, who?
Hey, that was well.
Or
Good
just
job.
certain the people who say
I
that.
said like me.
Not-
What the-
no,
okay, I was
well-
like, because I assume you're gonna tell me
like her, she could have been like,
Yeah,
I've noticed your
you're doing
academics. You've been doing very well, and
You're doing a
you're
real
doing
good job. Keep it up.
Yeah. Why does it have to be? Oh, you're so well spoken. Well, what does that mean? How am I supposed to sound? How am I supposed to speak? How do you want me to sound? Where's that coming from? It's why can't it just be on the same level? Why do it has to be like you're well spoken for? What does that mean for a black person? Or you know what I mean? It's. I've had a lot of things said to me in my life, and that's one of the things that I've had a lot of bad things said to me for
Was
sure.
that middle school? You said
That was high school.
high school. Okay.
Yeah, I was like a 17-year-old.
What high school?
Was it Ron Colley? Was it?
No, dude, don't get me started about Ron.
So you did go.
Colley.
Okay,
I did go.
I remember.
I went there for like a semester.
Okay, I remember. All right, I just remember something about. Okay.
Well, see, first and foremost, I have to say that I wasn't the greatest kid for sure. I was definitely difficult to get along. My grades were good. I was on the honor roll.
I was
all
an
that
asshole.
stuff.
My grades were terrible. So you got one.
But I was
me.
definitely an ass for sure. So my teachers had a lot to deal with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely a smart ass for sure. But some of the stuff they said were out of line. Some of the things I've had to deal with were as a teenager, you shouldn't really have to have that frontal lobe to think
And
about.
fuck, you were a teenager. Well, in the grand scheme of things, recently.
Not that
shouldn't have
recently,
been. Yeah,
motherfucker. I mean, I'm almost 30.
no, you are not almost 30, motherfucker. You're only,
A few years.
but you were in high school in the 10s, right? Like in 2010 or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's recent enough where
It's
that
recent
should
enough.
not be a fucking thing You know,
I feel what you mean.
That's
I feel what
not
you
a
mean.
thing. It's still a thing.
no, I
Well,
said
yeah, it's always gonna be
It's still a
that's-
thing
It's
now.
always going to be a thing. People are still feeling some type of ways. It's always going to be like that.
Well, it just
Not
goes
always.
to. Well, it just
It's
goes
gonna
to.
take a long time.
I hope not.
Well,
I really hope it's not
well,
going to be
it's
like that,
been-
man. But there's always look. You can do a poll, and there's going to be one person who'll be like, "No, I don't want any money. I don't like money." Just out of spite or just whatever. There's always going to be one person who's going to be like, it's not going to be 100%.
I don't want something free. It's free. I don't want it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's weird, but people will do that.
I've literally watched you pick
Okay.
up clothes out of the street and wear them.
I'm
Okay,
not talking about me, but other people.
I was
don't.
doing it with you.
Other people don't. You know.
You know, it's one of the things why we can't pass anything and have everybody agree on it. It's always going to be that one person like, well, you know what? Actually,
9 out of 10 dentists.
yeah,
It's
exactly.
fucking toothpaste,
It's
man.
always
You
9
know,
out of
like-
10.
You know, I don't like crash. It's
Yeah,
not gonna work for me.
Yep, that's just how it
You
is.
know, Colgate's paid me $30.
That's
so
what it is.
That's all you gotta say.
Somebody flicked off a power strip or something.
Technical difficulties.
It happens, man.
No, you're telling
Deal
me a
with
story
it.
about
Go
something
on.
that
So Obi-Wan.
That's what I would say about Obi-Wan.
Before I hear about the
What?
season as a
You
whole,
were just talking about it.
what was
Say the
your
mic, I can't hear
thought
What story?
about the last episode?
Nah, we'll get back. We might get back to it.
Sum it up.
Anyway,
The last episode, you want me to sum it up.
Give me a sentence about your thoughts. on
now
the
try to
last-
pronounce every word as best you can, buddy.
Jesus.
And then I want to hear John's sentence.
No, it's Obi-Wan. He looks like Jesus, white Jesus.
It is
Thank you for clarifying that.
fill in your own Star Wars. Like make us happy. You know, it was just kind of like play by the numbers, or what do they call it? Paint by the numbers. You know,
yeah.
paint by your numbers. Star Wars.
The
That's
fuck?
my
How?
sense. Because it just felt generic. Like the cinematography of Star Wars is supposed to be beyond next level. You know, it's supposed to be Star Wars. And I'm gonna say I fucking hate shaky camera.
Yeah.
I like shaky camera.
He's been
for
that way
the
for
Blair
a long
Witch.
time.
I hate.
I feel you.
No, I like it for the Blair Witch.
I hate shaky
I have
camera.
filmed movies in shaky camera. I understand it. It makes sense for certain moments, but like it's not in Star Wars. It's not for
Isn't that
Star
shaky?
Wars.
I don't remember being that shaky.
Dude,
honestly.
it's fucking awful.
I didn't think it was that shaky. when I
That's
saw
exactly
it.
what I was
A lot of
thinking.
cuts. A lot of cuts. That's for sure. But I didn't.
Very
notice it
cutty,
very-
very dark. Like, why is Star Wars so dark?
Because at night.
Why do the fucking lightsabers spark?
That is. First off, those are way too bright. That looks so fucking dumb.
Doesn't it?
And
Yes.
s-
So
and
you
someone-
just admitted the cinematography
And someone
looks
took
dumb.
the last duel of Return of the Jedi and made it. The lightsabers were like Obi-Wan, and it was just like it was just blown
Really?
out.
I want to see that. Yeah, I can see that.
It was
But,
unwatchable.
that was also
I don't
like,
understand why
a
they're doing that.
well-lit scene in Return of the Jedi. You know,
Yeah, I
It
don't know
was
why
actual
the-
set.
it was
not
weird.
Just in a soundstage.
But dude, oh god, that fight was fantastic. I loved. I
No.
just he
No.
I mean, he did the
the
pose.
pose. The only part I liked was actual when they talked.
But you didn't like that fight scene?
That was the only good part of the show,
Honestly.
of the episode, was the fight scenes. And
What?
the ending was so fucking cheesy. Kiss my fucking ass.
Yeah. We knew Qui-Gon was going to show
finally-
No,
up.
I don't know about
Yeah.
Qui-Gon. I'm talking about
Hello there.
his
That-
send-off with
Yeah.
Leia and then going to see Luke. And it just felt totally unnecessary to just to fucking oh, we're
Just end
Disney.
it.
Everybody gets a fucking hug
Yeah.
and a smile.
Yeah, pretty
Like,
much.
Fuck you.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I don't like things that end like that.
Yeah, man. Except Vader. He doesn't end in a smile, you know? He's defeated. And it's dope.
Did you
It's
notice
dope.
that
his face
the half of the
Yep.
helmet that cracked
Yep.
was it the opposite of what
from,
Ahsoka did?
from Rebels, yes, obviously. And then Luke takes it off, and he's the only one that can get to his fully fathered form, Anakin back or whatever. Yes.
Fully fathered form. Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, like that's the point. Is the Padawan can't get to him, the Master can't get to him. Only a son that can get to him and get the full father figure
Sure.
out.
I think it was weird
Take
how
the
he was
mask off
yelling,
fully.
like his voice was yelling.
Do you-
The whole reason he has the vocoder that sounds like James Earl Jones is because he can't fucking talk, and that's why he barely could talk at the end of Jedi. So now he's sitting there screaming at Obi-Wan in both voices. I'm like, all right, it's cool, but like, it's not this. It can't.
I honestly, that was probably the best minute of the entire series. The way Obi-Wan just like walks off, then,
He was like,
They
peace.
could have left it at that.
but
And then maybe do something with Qui-Gon.
fucking
real fast.
Alderaan is on Obi-Wan's hands now. He left Darth Vader alive.
Blood is on
yeah.
his hands.
Yeah, maybe that's
He
why
could have ended it
sacrificed-
right there.
Maybe that's why he sacrificed himself in the Death Star.
Yeah. Yeah. So do you think there needs a season 2?
I wouldn't mind one.
Just the end of that episode was what was horrible.
Yeah. He said hello there in the Qui-Gon thing, which by your standards,
And
you
he
loved.
did the pose. He did all the 3 things I needed in the final season.
Yeah, so by your standard,
And you even specifically said, if it's the last thing they do, it'll make it all worth it, and I'll love
It's
it.
made it worth it. I didn't say I would love it.
Yes, you did. Go back and listen.
I might have, but I don't.
So you love it.
It feels hollow. It's
But
still,
you have to.
No.
You
it's
said
still-
you would.
No, I'm honest. I can't force love.
it's Disney.
Oh, you can be forced.
I can force love you.
You fucking
Well, anyway,
Sith
it
Lord.
was a good.
That's what
ending
Disney does.
to
We'll
a-
force you to
okay.
like it.
It just,
Well,
it's Disney
I
Star
mean-
Wars. It's not going to be right. It's not going to
Yeah.
be exact right.
Yeah.
You know, so.
I like that. There's a video of George Lucas like standing there and goes, "I am no longer in control of Star Wars. Disney has taken it in a direction I can't, whatever."
Yeah.
But basically, he
said
the
that.
way he said it was very similar to way it's like with Padme talking to Anakin. You go into a path I can't follow. I mean, that's kind of how he put it. I'm like, that's fucking
That's
you
funny.
smart son of a bitch.
Someone should crop him out and put him on like Mustafar saying.
Oh, that's funny. That's good.
Liar!
Anyway, so so I think I had Vader's,
Because of Obi-Wan.
I had Vader's voice on there.
I mean, that's honestly like the way I kind of feel about Disney at this point. Like, they're going down a path I'm not really willing to go anymore. I think.
Well, there was one thing. So it was weird to see Vader move like that because in all the original series, he's just all like, "Fuck you, bitch."
locking,
Fuck you.
Yeah,
Because he
he's
can't
pretty
physically
stiff.
can't move.
Yeah, they almost need to explain.
But then,
somehow another
Obi-Wan, he's
injury.
like sprinting and jumping around, and flipping and shit. It's like,
throwing rocks.
no, the throwing stuff is jam because he can't move very well. But now he's like super athletic now. I'm like, I don't.
Maybe he just like rested a little bit.
So, are you more excited for a Reva or a Leia spinoff?
What?
Oh, Leia. Reva was a
Reva?
If you had to
okay
pick,
character.
if you had to pick a spinoff, because
I don't-
they're both in talks right now. which
Neither.
would you rather
I don't.
have?
None.
I didn't.
I don't want any.
That's not an option, Derek.
I didn't
You're
like
getting-
her
You're getting.
acting.
You're probably
No.
gonna get both.
No.
Exactly the way I feel. Right? Do you want a season 2?
Of what?
Obi-Wan. They're also talking about that.
I mean, do I want to see Ewan McGregor again? Sure.
Yeah.
Like
But-
that.
Exactly.
I just want to see
Do something good.
Like-
I just want a movie. I just want a movie.
Like the kid poking him with a stick. Like, Obi-Wan, do something. Did he do anything good?
He found himself.
Again? Why did he bury his lightsaber?
Because it was his and Anakin's lightsaber. That he
What
Because
if-
he became a pussy.
what if
a
the-
pussy? He was a pussy.
He wasn't he? A bussy?
A little bit. But not in a good way.
And Obi,
You know?
Oh, bussy?
Obus.
Kenobi.
oh, pussy.
Blow me
Oh, bussy,
Kenobi.
we're out
Oh,
now.
blow me Kenobi.
So I'd watch a 2-hour movie with Ewan McGregor just puts
Shh.
on. Shut up.
Sure,
He puts
man,
on just
movie.
various outfits from his movies, and then just slowly undresses while he says all the cool like the lines from those movies that like are popular. That's all. I'd watch that.
You're talking about like
Where he's just like,
a live
hello
cam,
there.
a live cam of his closet.
well, just no, just him on a white background, just standing there. Just bright white, bare lights in like the Obi-Wan uniform, and like, oh.
I'd rather
Oh,
green
there.
screen it.
And then you start, disrobing until he's down to his skivvies. And he's like, "I'll be right back." And he goes and puts, dressed like, I don't know what Train Spotting. I also don't know what else he's in. I don't know enough about Ewan McGregor to know what other movies he's in.
He's in a lot.
And he's in a lot of shit, but
He was in Birds of Prey.
he was.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
Never saw it.
I forgot. That was a dumb fucking movie.
Harley Quinn.
It was bad.
No, never saw it.
Awful.
I still haven't seen it yet.
It's so
Yeah.
bad.
Do you keep
I'm
up?
behind.
Do you keep up with movies?
Yeah, I like
I'm not
movies.
sure. I've
What was
seen
the last
any
movie
of
you
the
saw in
Harley
theaters?
Quinns.
Oh, in theater?
Yeah, 'cause that's the thing.
You put me on the spot.
What takes you to a theater? You haven't been to the theater since the pandemic,
No, I have actually.
or maybe you
This
don't
might
wanna
be a
say.
stretch. No, I just, my memory has holes in it. I
But
think the last one that I can remember was back in March. I seen the Batman.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
we went to
I did see the Batman. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I thought
Justice.
honestly, I thought it was good.
Vengeance.
I think Robert surprised me.
That was a
He was a good
Yeah.
Batman.
Yeah.
He was a good Batman. He
Rob
was a bad
Pattinson.
Bruce.
He was bad Bruce Wayne.
I feel that.
Oh,
But he kind of
God.
coming around at the end, though. I think that's what's going to set
Well,
up so good for the next movie.
I think that's it too. It's like setting up.
You're going to watch the growth
It's
of
a trilogy.
Bruce
It'll be a
Wayne now.
trilogy.
Oh yeah, you know they're gonna do
Yeah.
that. Yeah, for sure.
They have
for sure.
to.
He's found himself
Yeah.
as Batman, right?
Now he has to find
Now
Bruce Wayne.
he can come to peace with his inner turmoil and his like public life.
Ooh,
Do you think Zoe Kravitz will show back up?
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
All right, just
They've
Catwoman.
left it open.
I did not like how they did Catwoman.
Why not?
Well, her
She was a
outfit.
lesbian.
No, her outfit was.
Well, she
They
was
just
sexy.
threw together.
I like
You
the
know,
outfit
like
where she
her
was-
mask was like.
She's
come
not
on.
Catwoman
Yeah.
yet, though.
I
She's
like-
just
I
like
like-
the cat burglar.
Fair.
That's
Just
fair.
Like he
You know
wasn't
what?
the Batman towards
You know what? I
the
didn't
end.
even think about that. You know what? That makes. I like that.
I liked
Okay,
her outfit
that's
when she just had the cut off wife beater. That was a good outfit.
fair.
That was a very good outfit.
Yeah, fair.
I was like, oh,
I
Pattinson.
did like her
Get it.
origin though. I think they did that pretty well
That was
with,
pretty
with the Falcon and
yeah, that's
and
pretty
everything,
good. That was actually.
I haven't watched it
God
again
damn.
since
Yeah,
the
I've only seen
theater.
it that one time.
It's on HBO, isn't
I've
it? Right
watched
now?
it
so.
at least once. I think twice actually since we went to the theater.
Have you seen the new Harry Potter?
there's a new Harry Potter.
There's
Yeah.
a
I thought they
new one?
stopped doing
I
that.
tried watching it.
That was
Well, no,
the
it's that.
Beast.
It's the Beast. I
that's
watched
not
it.
Harry
I
Potter,
was
bro.
as I was watching, I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
That's like the third Beast movie.
Yeah, it's the third one.
You have
Yeah.
to, yeah, you
It's
have to-
happening in America too. Just accept
But,
it.
but Johnny Depp was replaced by Mads Mikkelsen, which is very good. He's such a good bad guy. God, Mads Mikkelsen's a
Really?
good bad guy. Anyway, those are HBO movies. But do you think Robert Pattinson Batman's going to be in the new Black Adam movie?
Interesting.
No.
Because
I don't know about
the
that.
Justice
No.
League is in the Black Adam movie.
I think it'll be.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't heard that.
Hawkman.
If that's the case, then well,
Hawkman.
well, I know
Other
Hawkman's in it.
few things,
yeah,
yeah.
I thought I saw him.
I just watched trailer today.
I don't know
so was-
anything about
so-
Black Adam. So.
I don't know.
Black
anything
Adam's
about
pretty dope.
Marvel, honestly.
That's a really good
It's
I
DC.
watched all the movies.
Black-
that
It's
come out,
DC.
and-
Yeah, it's DC.
I think
Whatever.
Black Adam
Okay.
is the ethnic Captain Marvel. Or yeah.
He said ethnic.
Yeah, no, because he's The Rock. And Black
Well,
Adam
At
is...
least he didn't say exotic.
Right. Exotic.
No, exotic is for
It's
women.
spicy.
Well spoken.
Exotic
I
is
said that
spicy.
too.
Exotic is for women, ethnic is for guys.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Uh,
That's how.
no, he's basically like Shazam, but better.
That's who I'm thinking of. Fuck. Shazam.
I think The Rock's gonna pull it off really well.
Yeah,
And
I think he
I think
did well.
I think
Come
it's
on,
gonna
what
be.
movie does it not crush?
It's supposed to be Cavill. I want Cavill to back because I always liked Cavill as Superman. They've just
Yeah.
he's had bad movies. He's just been in bad movies.
Yeah,
But he's
I
a
feel
good
that.
Superman.
Like what?
Yeah. He
Shazam
has that
is-
look.
one. I hate
Shaquille
that movie.
O'Neal,
What's so
which
terrible?
Genie movie?
Wait, did I say it
Superman
wrong?
versus
No,
Batman.
that's
Oh,
Kazam.
no, that's still Cavill's.
yeah, that's
Okay.
Shaquille O'Neal. That's Kazam.
Kazam.
Yeah, bro, that's
Yes.
you threw me back there. Wow.
What about Steel?
Man of Steel?
No, Steel. Where Shaq has the steel thing, he's got the hammer.
That's
It's
a-
got like the armor.
in a movie.
Yeah, dude. It's terrible.
Wow.
It's terrible.
No,
I
I
love
have
it.
not seen that.
That was like the
Wow.
Hulk Hogan babysitting movie.
Oh
thing.
God. Okay. So hold on.
What?
So
Yeah.
it's
sounds-
He's like,
Wait, Hulk
I
Hogan
think
was
he goes
babysitting
from outer
kids?
space.
Yeah,
or
it's
something,
fucking
crashes
hilarious.
his fucking shit. He's like, kids, all right, tear shit
all
up.
right, brother.
Hey, brother.
do it. Who wants some apple slices, brother?
Just dropping
that
in words
real?
and stuff.
Now listen here, son. I know what you're hanging out with those. That's about Brooke Hogan hanging out with black guys.
It's not
Also,
gonna
Brooke
stop
Hogan is an oof. I don't give a shit what you say. She's an ugh.
When does Black Adam come out?
She's not.
October 22nd, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Fall movie.
This year, finally.
All right, yeah. There's a lot of movies still coming out yet. I think.
Oh, hey, do you guys like In This Moment by chance?
What?
The band In This Moment?
No, I don't know.
Okay, because their Sleep Token is opening for them, and I got tickets for them for October. I don't know if you guys wanted to go, because you gotta really want to go for $50.
He put me into Sleep Token. They're actually they're not bad.
Really?
Yeah,
No, they're
they got
very
a few
good,
songs.
thank
They
you.
got a few songs that I like.
Good shit. Dude, I got Seth on it.
Yeah,
Seth downloaded Jaws because I was playing on repeat.
I
hear him
downloaded
playing,
Jaws.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
he
it's
goes,
a
you
good
gotta go on a playlist. I'm like, all right, well, here's a list you gotta check out.
yeah, I got that.
Good
Alkaline
Sleep
in my
Tokens.
playlist. Yeah, I got a few
Alright.
things in my playlist, man. They're not bad.
Yeah,
I
dude,
like music. It doesn't,
I
as
I
long as
have-
it's well produced.
I have found some good
And
music.
And it
on
is.
before.
Dude, so Sleep Token is a UK. What's gotta be? What's the word for a band anonymous band? I guess you could say, because they're all. No one knows who it is. Yeah, they all wear masks.
And like a Daft
they
Punk
all-
style.
Anonymous.
They're an anonymous band.
Yeah, but the
They're
the lead singer and songwriter is credited on a bunch of stuff
They have-
as his stage persona. So it's like they're like committed to this, right?
They have robot ears.
You don't like this music? You would if you had robot ears. From Grandma's Boy. You seen Grandma's Boy?
Not in a very long time.
Oh, okay, anyway.
I've only seen it once.
Don't
Don't hurt me.
congratulations on your gray bush.
My bush isn't gray.
Anyway, so Sleep Token is it's a UK band, and he sings in the accent. It's very unique, but it's also since the UK band, it's very 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 effects heavy, but it's also put in with extremely good production and sound quality and skill because it's basically a super group. It's an anonymous super group, and I think they've been identified at this point, but it's just so fucking good.
They always
And
feel good.
it's a weird. I found it on the Metalcore subreddit, and it's not.
What are
I
they
wouldn't
called?
consider Sleep Token.
Metalcore.
Yeah, the Metalcore subreddit. So
You follow Metalcore.
I pretty much only listen to Metalcore.
So you don't listen to Deathcore?
Yeah, I listen to Deathcore a shit ton. Yeah,
He
Deathcore
looks like he
and
looks
Metalcore.
like Fit for an Autopsy.
What the fuck is the difference?
It's a difference.
I will tell you what the difference is. So Metalcore is much more melodic and with a lot of singing and screaming. Deathcore is more straightforward, heavy, no solos, and only
But
dirties.
you don't listen to both.
Yes, I do listen to all. I just said.
Do you go to 2 churches? That's a lot of not free nights.
A lot of Satan you're worshiping.
How many Satan cabals do you belong to?
Hey, wherever Satan sings, I'm going. Hail Satan.
Hey,
Satan.
That's some Tenacious D. I don't know if you're familiar with Tenacious D.
Greatest
D.
band ever.
Hail Satan.
I believe in God.
I believe in good.
I believe in
I
God.
believe it would.
Yeah, we can always follow Hail Satan up with one. With that. I believe in good. I believe in good.
Anyway, so but it's
Have
kind
we
of
gone to
music.
any topics
It's not
tonight?
it's not casual listen music.
Yes,
Honestly,
we have been very slowly. Okay, so do you want to hear something crazy that happened to me this morning?
Yeah.
Did you accidentally get laid again? He just falls into pussy. It's fucking
Sometimes it's like that, you
Did
know.
you fall into some peaches?
Ooh, I like how you said
Millions
that.
of peaches, dude.
See, okay, so
free.
John doesn't understand terms.
Oh, here we go.
So many
I used to
peaches.
say cheeks a lot, and he
Yeah.
was like, "What do you
Clap.
mean?
Here, I finally,
Clap.
I
finally,
don't
I
understand." I'm like, "I'm gonna go grab some cheeks, bro.
finally
I'll be back." And he's just like, "Wait, what?" He's trying to play music, so he doesn't understand.
Okay, so you're asking.
That's enough.
That's an intro.
All
Don't
right.
tell me it's
See-
enough, bitch. So that's an intro to
Great.
metalcore.
Not back to understanding why he didn't understand about getting cheeks.
Exactly.
You
Why
know,
would he?
like-
Because he knows metalcore and deathcore different.
Dilfcore? I've listened to Dilfcore.
There's women out there who like that. You
Is
know.
there a dildo core?
No, Dilfcore. Dads I'd like to fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, if a woman ever asks me, how do you fuck? I'll be like, you in the DILF core?
The dilf core style.
Oh, that's
And then here's this is
It's
more,
much more melodic.
and then there's a bunch of more.
It'd be,
There's
like,
a lot
straightforward,
more,
though.
a lot more rhythm to more like.
I don't think I'm gonna do hamster style.
hamster style. What the hell is hamster style?
I
Is that
don't
where you
think-
go
That sounds
inside the
bad.
chick's butthole?
No,
Oh,
that's
no.
some
Oh, wow.
deep shit with some
That's
straight
that's
Parker
gerbil
and
style.
Matt
That's
Stone
gerbil
shit.
style.
Now here's deathcore. See, it's a lot more.
Definitely. Definitely. Is copyrighted?
It is now, motherfucker.
Probably.
I was gonna say, yeah, we probably can't play
Yeah,
that.
you can't play it if it's copyrighted. I get it now. You're done though.
Great example.
Angry.
Support the band. What band was that?
So do you know
We support a lot of things around
heavy
here.
metal?
Fit for an autopsy is the band.
Fit for an autopsy. Don't
That
take our stream
sounds
down.
interesting.
So,
Dude, fit for non-toxic? No, dude,
Can I really
I would
just
love to invite legal
go-
trouble. I want to talk to Joe Bad.
I really
What's
just
up?
want to go right back to the cheeks thing real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why is ass cake?
Why is ass cake? Because it, sometimes there's layers to this shit, and it's just cake. They could be soft and
Yeah,
cakey.
nice
You know what I'm
little
saying?
Cake bun right
Why?
there.
What is cookie? What is a cookie?
Is that a butthole?
Incorrect. Anybody else want
Well,
to
it
try?
says you.
I just say a nice big old
spinning
cookie.
your car around.
Well,
That's
spinning
really
cookies.
incorrect. Next
You're
try.
right. I'm just gonna say
Piece
big,
in the
whole
donuts,
thing,
then.
big old cookie, whole cookie.
Incorrect. I think Red was the closest.
But that's from like Limp Bizkit though. I did all for the nookie. Just let me get that cookie and stick it up your Stick it
Limp
up your
Bizkit. You
stick
think
it up
Limp
your
Biscuit is
So
the
cookie is pussy. If that's what you think it is, that's a ridiculous term because I don't want a
cookie?
hot sticky. You know what?
Yeah,
a
you
hot
don't. I
soft-
bet you don't.
Damn.
I really bet you don't want
Yeah.
a warm.
I like the Sahara.
That's
What?
tragic. Oh my god.
That's a never mind.
You
That's
made
a-
me bump my mic with that comment.
That's a bit of a deep reference.
Dude,
but
John,
okay.
why
you're
did
in-
you say that?
John, you're in timeout. Derek, what is
You
the
just
next
said-
topic?
Dude, today I went to take a shower.
But why is a cookie
and I
pussy?
see a little yellow spider. And I was like, oh, that's a baby spider. And then kind of get cleaned up, start looking around like, there's another one.
Uh-oh.
And I realized that before you know it, my vacuum cleaner up there sucking up at least 24 or more fucking yellow spider babies.
Oh, no.
Jesus, what are yellow spiders?
Probably garden
What do you
spiders.
mean, what?
Like, how big are they?
Like little baby spiders, like literally just hatched.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You out here killing kids, bro. That's vicious.
Dude, those spiders.
I
fucking
can't legally get an
bugs.
abortion when else I
Oh man.
You just suck
I
'em
went
out.
I
there.
feel that.
You just suck them out with a vacuum.
Shit.
Just jamming it around in there. There's
Yeah,
one there.
exactly what I
Here.
did. I ran the corners around everywhere before I ever got to the shower. It's like, I'm cleaning this fucker out.
Oh man.
That was my morning.
Jesus.
All before I took a shower.
Oh, keep sucking those dead babies out. Good luck keeping the spiders out. It's July tomorrow.
Mhm.
July probably when I post this.
It's the month of my birthday.
Yeah. So, what are we doing?
Oh,
All
nice,
right,
nice,
okay,
nice,
someone's making
I
a
month-
plan on
month, birthday
continuing
month.
to live.
Turn down for what?
No,
What?
no, we're not
Wait,
gonna
what?
do something for
Huh?
your birthday though.
I don't know. I think it's on a Wednesday or something stupid.
Let's do it on
That
the
does
fucking
not
birth-
matter.
Yeah, for the weekend. Pick a weekend, man. Let's do something.
We're just gonna try to act like your age.
Nick
and not have
Miller's
a
got
party.
something I think going on the 16th, just the weekend before my birthday, I believe.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Emily would know about it.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Our D&D goes on the 17th.
Oh yeah, so you're gonna have a D&D on your birthday.
Not him.
Birthday
D&D,
D&D,
JNS.
right?
Oh, JNS.
Yeah,
No,
my
but-
birthday is on a Wednesday,
No.
yeah.
Oh, we're gonna. Blah, 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 blah.
Do you guys do shots while you do
Good point.
D&D?
No.
We just have beer.
Oh, we definitely get
I mean, I've seen
smacked.
John
I
do
get
shots
smacked
before.
anyway.
Well, I'm not gonna. What?
I think once or twice, 2 weeks in a row, I think he brought like something you were nipping out of. I think he even had a little shooter you took.
You took a
I
shoot.
definitely did not have. I don't do
Wasn't it
shooters
whiskey?
much. I don't
No,
buy shooters.
or was it the
What?
vodka? Was it the vodka or the whiskey that you brought that one time? You brought out like a big ass bottle.
Oh, to Spellbound? Because I'm about Spellbound.
No, it wasn't there. It was
Because we
a.
played-
Vodka
I,
Is it-
I brought scotch.
He
to
had some
Spellbound.
type
Yeah, it
of
was
hard
scotch,
alcohol you
okay.
brought in and you like nipped off of a little bit.
I don't.
At least one night, and I thought it might have been 2 sessions in a row, but
I
at
don't
least
think
one
so.
night.
I mean, I have my like if I have a Coke bottle, that's not just Coke. So
No, like you were like you did something. You
I
had like
don't-
some hard alcohol in it.
I definitely didn't do that. 'Cause that's very conspicuous, and I'm sneaky with it. So
Sneaky.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, that's not scary at all, bro.
you know my name for the other group, right?
I do not.
A ham fart the uncouth. I'm a 7 foot tall Nord. I don't go fuck.
Sometimes you got to be stopped. You know,
Try it. I can't be
just
stopped.
press pause.
Can't stop, won't stop. Hey, that's
Hit it.
rude.
He has been stopped in our sessions plenty of times.
Stop.
Oh yeah.
What?
It's just the
Doing stuff.
terminology, you know.
Doing stuff.
John's character is always the wild card, but sometimes you can leverage that in situations.
Yeah, just let him go.
Just let John go out there, or let Clark go out there.
We
Let's feel
Bring some
around.
havoc, and we'll just
we haven't
do
techno
this.
Vikings in quite a while. We should probably start that again. I almost died, but we should still keep doing that.
Techno Vikings?
Yeah, it's like he do techno Viking behind me, techno Viking into a dangerous situation, just like just dancing.
Yeah, we were like walking into this like whatever complex of something, and I'm just like I start making beatbox noises. And then John's character is like out in front and starts dancing around, like tripped up some shit or ran into some bad guys or something.
I danced
Dancing and
around
shit.
3 arrows.
I tried to pull it
was
off.
So fucking funny. Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, dude, it's so
It was pretty funny.
Bruce like, I'm sitting in my chair just like doing this shit.
Well, playing D&D.
Max over there like, this is what your character's doing, right? And he's like, yep. Like, I'm in.
You guys are fucking nerds.
Oh, welcome to the party,
Well,
pal.
Hey, it was they introduced me to it. I never played it before.
We did fight a
I've never done it
giant,
I've
ice
watched.
giant,
Yeah.
only so that our buddy could stab it in the toe with a fork
Oh.
that was possessed by a demon.
Oh, that's what
And
he
once
does
he
the fork?
successfully did it, the fork turned into like this awesome fucking long 6-foot weapon thing or something bladed.
Did he get the fork from the homeless guy or something?
No, it was a different
He
thing.
stole it off
I
something.
don't worry,
I thought he got it from the homeless guy.
No!
Following you.
There's no homeless guy right now. He
No,
didn't get it.
Dan. There was a homeless guy
Yes,
following
but
Dan.
he's not. He no.
I think Dan
Dan got
fought
his
a
ass
homeless
beat.
guy or stabbed a homeless guy with the fork.
You guys
That's
were
rough.
all obsessed with the guy following
Okay,
you.
The
Anyway.
fork was started telling Dan to do certain things, and once he completed like, I think like 2 really simple like stab somebody with the fork, and then he did it, and then all right, well now do this with the fork, now go stab it with a giant toe, and then all of a sudden it turned into this weapon. So we had to fight a giant and kill it.
But
Anyway,
he got the weapon to
so
kill.
what Ken was saying was he
pretty
got into
nerdy.
D&D, and I kept trying to grab his halfling dick.
Yeah, my character is a halfling, and
A hobbit.
More or less, honestly.
kind of, I guess you could say,
And you're
a
driving
rogue
his quarterling.
halfling, and he's like a wizard. And
I
his
am
thing
a
was
high elf.
whatever. His thing is he likes to try to grab on people.
No,
And
Yeah, he's a
you
little
specifically.
pervert.
Me specifically, he got to
Why him
grapple check.
specifically?
I don't know. I think he has a thing.
Because
funny.
he's a
But,
little halfling.
But he, every time he rolled, he failed. He's always failed. He always missed. The last time he tried that, I had my short sword ready, and he rolled, and I stabbed him through the hand, and went down to 1 HP. I didn't mean to almost kill him.
fucking died.
I didn't mean to almost kill him, but you
But you
understand,
have to
respect.
Visualize that. For
Like-
sure,
like,
man.
relax.
Hey, it's enough, alright?
But,
All right, buddy.
Visualize a my size, 6'6", and then he's
Elf.
like 3 foot. So I gotta reach so far down to grab his wiener. It's like so obvious I'm doing it.
You just run an entire blade up your arm.
You give him enough time to fucking whip out a sword,
Well, fucked up was like when I did, I watched him. He was sitting there, standing there, holding the sword. So I was like, and I grabbed his dick, and I failed. And he fucking almost killed me.
I had like a,
God, that was
it was like a nat 20, I think.
You fucked me up. That's all I know.
Yeah.
God, that was funny.
Now I have magic. So
I mean, that's kind of karma, right?
His guy
Don't worry
got
about
fucked up on skooma, if you're familiar with that,
No,
from the
it's-
video game
Skyrim.
Skyrim.
okay, I've played Skyrim, but
That's the alcohol the Khajiit like a lot. And it's
Okay,
made
yeah.
out of kind of moon something or
I went
sugar.
to the skooma hole.
oh yeah.
You're freaking us out, lady.
Scoom? Is that what it's called? Is he cheesing?
Fuck, that hurts. Oh,
Dude, I would never cheese. You never see the boobs.
Anyway.
You'll never see the
You'll never
boobs.
see the
I never
boobs.
see the tits anyway.
They're not that great.
Anyway, so I'm tripping in this jail cell after getting arrested for having my nipples out.
Well, that's why I brought all that up.
And
You get fucking some crazy religious bonus bullshit because he got fucked up on
I
prison
got thunderclap
skooma.
because I fought a Norse god.
Jesus.
And then I wake up, Rising's trying to piss on my face to the jail cell bar.
To wake him up.
Yeah, that's what you do.
That's what he comes to from his crazy religious experience. is me trying to piss on him, and I barely missed his face.
Are you pissing around the corner?
I was just like, I'll just start pissing towards him, and then like
In
he
the
rolled
same
something,
jail
and I didn't
cell?
roll high enough,
He's on the other
and
side of the bar.
just barely missed getting it on his
So
face.
he failed his piss roll, and I got out of it.
Yeah,
You still got
I didn't fail. He just outrolled me.
You still got peed on, kind of.
Hey,
I
John,
missed it.
Little
you remember that
splash,
time
little
that
splash.
Yeah, he probably has to
you went
sprint.
down like 3 times in the
Yes,
same game?
I remember. I got critted at like 3 times one game.
He got crit by
So,
a sword
A
off the
fucking
wall.
magic sword.
Here's the thing.
Fuck.
What happens when your character, your elf, high elf,
Yeah.
actually rolls
What?
and grabs someone's dick?
I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet.
He's failed every time.
Yeah, what eventually
He tries to pet Dan the cat all the time, and that doesn't generally work out very well at all.
I was able to pet him when he was unconscious.
I don't.
And Dan's been like
couldn't
hyper
roll.
vigilant
Oh,
about
no.
you will never touch me again. Even though he gets touched, you always pay the price.
You go and scratch him?
I don't think he's ever scratched. Well, no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, he's got you.
Yeah, okay.
Dan scratched you.
Yeah.
What? Well,
He was a kitty cat. It was man.
so what happens when you actually do touch someone's
I don't know. I failed at this campaign. I failed at the JS campaign. I don't know. I have yet to grab someone's wiener. In the
His
game.
hands are penis virgins.
Is it the master, the dungeon master, is preventing it from happening?
No, it just
Or-
no. I think
No, I
the,
just-
the cosmos is.
Yeah, and he can't
It's not
outroll
meant
me.
for you, man.
I can
Stop.
roll some dice. That's
Yeah, you
All
have,
right.
you have
That's
to
for
ask.
sure.
You have to ask like, oh, hey, can I touch your dick? Maybe.
No, I just grabbed it.
Just
Uh,
Yeah.
See, that's is you have to like incentive or what do you have to roll for?
you have to roll for
Yeah,
instance.
initiative. Well, I think it's like either acrobatics or dexterity.
Oh yeah, see that's the
or-
problem because my acrobatics and dex was
Oh,
way above
well,
his.
because you're eight.
I'm like plus
we
5
gotta
or
be,
6. Yeah,
you know.
and then I was rolling like nat 20s and 18s and stuff. And he's
Fuck you.
rolling like 5s. I'm like, oh come on, bro. I told you don't
Don't
play.
even
Me.
bring that shit up
I'm
in
telling
there.
Suck my dick.
Do not play dice with me.
Do you have your own dice and stuff?
I do not.
Oh, okay.
I do not.
Shit.
Is this
We need
the
a
first
bunch
time
of
you've
I
used
pull
a
up.
20-sided die?
This is the first time I have. This is
You
the
said
first
that with
time.
such
I played.
confidence, like you did. You're like,
Don't-
I do not.
Don't play dice.
I know
with me,
dice.
bro.
He knows dice.
You know
though.
I'm gonna have to play dice with you now. Also, how do you play
Are you
dice?
gonna put some money down? Or
You?
You know I will.
Okay.
I used to roll.
I
dice.
like you though. I might not. Man, maybe.
Put down that mason jar.
Thank you.
Just the mason jar, so I can prove a point.
I do have to
You can't roll for a mason jar. You have to put up something equal
No.
to the mason jar.
No, putting it for betting for. It's a joke.
Are you? I was about to
'Cause
say.
if it's fucking.
You want
Not a
me?
joke. You sounded like you're trying to bet it.
You want to grab my bag? Is that what you're trying to ask for?
No, to be an asshole, so you don't walk around with this gigantic, fucking.
I told you it was. It's always full. You always see it when it's low.
That's the.
I don't know what else you want from
All
me.
right, roll for me. Not
I think you guys need to have a roll.
roll.
now.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
So if you okay,
Is that what you were
I'm
doing?
gonna, I'm gonna roll for.
Wait a second.
You're
What are
wrong.
you trying to argue right now?
Derek
his
just pulled
mason-
You're rolling persuasion.
Mason jar.
Derek just pulled out a 20-sided dice. What's
the
happening?
mason jar.
Are
Thing.
you guys in character
So-
right now?
If that's the case, I think I got like. I'm
that
about
what
to sound like a
happens?
nerd real quick. I
Roll
think I
it.
got like a +5 or
Roll,
something
no,
like that.
no. Roll
I
and
got
just
plus
straight,
eight.
just raw
Just
dog in
roll.
those numbers.
Raw dog numbers.
Raw dog.
Raw
I don't-
dog in it.
I don't know how I.
Sorry, the table.
I like that. You're all good.
We get
I got a 12.
12's pretty solid.
Ooh, that's a solid
Solid.
roll.
John's generally not much more than a
Alright,
7.
Bottom of the
Hit that
ninth.
can. Hit that can. Hit that can.
Bottom of the ninth, I gotta prove I'm not a piece of shit.
Oh, yeah, so we already got a fuck.
Oh, he got
on
his
the
cheating.
table, on the hand.
Oh, 7.
Let's
Let's
get it. Yeah, he
dude.
did say 7. That's cool.
Well, despite my best efforts, I am a piece of shit.
You're not a total
John,
piece
that
of
was a
shit.
good roll for you. 7's like your math.
Yes, pretty
I told
decent.
you it. I
You can-
told
you can
and
still-
12's not even that great, but it's
I
over
always
half.
roll below average.
You can still take a shit slowly.
What are you rolling
He's
for?
trying to roll again.
What are you trying to do,
I'm
John?
Not, I'm not
Again?
rolling.
We gotta tell what you're
Give
trying
me
to
the
do.
power.
He's trying to roll. I
I'm gonna
see
do- I'm
because
gonna
Lane
call
is
that
smart because he
What are you
understands
trying to
what I
do?
said. Don't
I'm
roll
gonna
me in
call it, roll
dice.
it.
Do not roll
No,
me in
yeah,
dice.
I
You
know
know,
now.
Yeah.
I get you.
I'm gonna roll if I'm
That's just
offended.
something I do.
DMing it right now.
You can't DM my own dice. I mean, my
This
roll.
is
You
my
can't- jeez,
die.
I know it's
First
you
off.
can't-
Yeah.
You can't DM
The die,
my
the
roll.
die has a spirit. You have to
Shut up.
please the spirit.
He's
the
not
die
wrong.
spirit.
Give me the,
He is not wrong.
let
Ladies
me
and gentlemen.
roll. Let me roll to see if Lane is
Lane
wrong.
is
Should
not
I let
wrong.
him roll?
Let me
Roll persuasion.
Let me roll
John is
if
typically wrong.
he's wrong.
I'm not
All
rolling.
right. I gotta beat a 15 now.
Why?
All you have to do is beat a 7 because that's what he's gonna roll.
If you roll 15, you can roll for whatever the hell it is you're
What
trying
the
to
fuck?
do.
I gotta roll to roll? That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
This is house rules.
10. Get out of here.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll.
House
And we are
rules.
going to ignore.
What is the next topic, by the way?
Next topic coming off the mound. Wait, battery box. I don't know baseball very well.
Tits on crutches?
Tits on crutches.
Tits
You will
on
find
crutches?
this somewhat
Sick.
funny.
So is that
Sex.
like disabled women or something?
Well,
Possibly crippled. Oh, I am crippled.
they are tits, still tits, though,
Okay,
right?
so
I mean, yeah,
I was leaving
They're still people.
Sam's last week,
still people.
and
still have tits.
there's
so.
this lady who was uncomfortable. Honestly, I kind of feel bad for her. Her tits were so fucking big.
Where were you at? Sorry.
Sam's Club. I was leaving Sam's
Steven
Club.
Sam.
When you say they're so fucking
So
big,
wait,
like, how
parking
you
lot.
mean?
She's on crutches, and someone's pushing her cart for her, or what's going on here?
Say those two things again.
She's on crutches.
Uh-huh.
How is she pushing a cart at Sam's Club? Someone's pushing a cart
She's
for
the
her.
parking lot. So we're in the parking lot.
She
I
is
see
the
this-
parking lot. Your mom is
And I
so
see-
big,
and I
she
just
is the
see-
parking lot.
I mean, these like this big fucking. I mean, holy shit! Right? I was kind of I feel bad for her. And she was on crutches, and all I could think is, I'm like, did she hurt her leg or her tits so big she's crutches? So tits on crutches. And I giggled all the way to my truck.
Wow.
And then just today I was leaving
crutches.
Sam's Club, and this lady came around the corner, and she must have been wearing a fucking mil-spec bra, because what the fuck? This skinny ass lady, and these. I mean, I was like, whoa, type of like, you don't see that shit. And so that's twice I've left Sam's Club and see some big old boobies from a distance.
Because they show them off at Sam's.
Yeah.
They go to Sam's Club to show off their boobies.
Does anybody
that's
here
insane.
go
Can
to
you
the
get-
Funplex water area?
I've
Yeah.
never been to Funplex.
Long
You've
time.
never been to Funplex.
Never
Dude,
been
okay,
ever.
I haven't been there since at least sometime in early high school.
I feel that.
Maybe even since junior high.
I think I lived in Omaha for 14 years.
Somebody
I
the
haven't
other
been to
week's like,
Funplex.
dude, you gotta fucking go.
You got to.
He's like, there's nothing but like sexy ass fucking women running around there getting
Usually.
drunk at the fucking swim up bar.
Yep.
Oh, they've done some serious
Single
improvements,
moms,
too.
you know.
That's what
they take their
exactly
kids,
what he said.
They take
Jesus.
their children, you know, and
Because I remember
they don't
the-
want to get in the pool, whatever. They
Yeah.
get the drinking, and you go and talk them up like, "Hey, how you doing?"
So you
You
can't
two
wingman
are gonna
me.
show up
What?
at
Wingman
Funplex.
me.
Just go hit on
Wingman,
the
you.
ladies.
I try to,
Man.
and then you just sit there.
Anyway,
What? We can go
I just
out.
remember
What's up?
in, like,
No, hold on. Before you
2012.
get this started,
Well, I'm gonna say
you
something
talking about wingman and like,
I
don't
remember
get
you
me
wingman.
started.
I don't remember you wingman me.
Did you
ever.
try? Did you try?
I mean,
I don't.
I've
remember
seen
that.
John's game.
have
You
you?
haven't.
Have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hi.
Oh, that's rough.
I didn't know John had any game.
Exactly.
That's right. Yeah, no, no, it's
Look,
No.
listen. Check the percentages. There's way more women in the world than there are men.
that
If
is
you can't
absolutely
swing-
not true at all.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's like 49-51. It's.
I think it's been changing
Can
recently.
we get a fact check on that?
Yeah, if we got a fact check there,
I'm
Derek.
pretty
Because
sure.
I would love to know that percentage.
I'm pretty sure
Sure.
it's
In the-
women.
in
I can
early-
see it has to be
In
almost
the
women.
early teens,
I'm
call
pretty
it
sure.
2011, I mentioned it to somebody about going to Funplex, and they said, quote,
Quote. Okay.
it's been overrun by the Puerto Ricans, end quote.
Oh my goodness.
And so I was like,
That
wait,
is
what?
Ooh, I love some Puerto Ricans.
And then like 5 years later, I'm like,
Brazilians and
wait a
shit.
Oh yeah.
They get the
So-
Brazilian.
I look. I don't discriminate. I like all.
yeah.
but
I love them all.
yeah, so,
I love all
5 years
flavors.
later, I thought about, wait a minute, what's wrong with that? Yeah, I was like, oh, wait, hold on.
Who told you that?
I think my old boss, over Spotlight, I think,
You think wrong.
but that's what I heard. I didn't say it. I mean,
Well, I think we should. I think you should go.
I would.
I think you should go check it
They've
out.
made some improvements. I know it's going to drive by them.
I've never
frequently.
been. I've never been. Is it? I've actually have heard this before that I should go.
I
Like,
loved
I mean,
it growing
you've
up.
never-
It's
you
so
never-
There's a
Correct.
natural sex ratio at birth is around 105 boys per 100 girls.
Okay,
Ooh,
so-
it didn't
so
raised
what
up.
are you trying to
I
say?
guess I'm wrong.
But
More
boys,
boys?
die though much more often than girls.
You're not wrong, but I didn't know that.
Not in China.
I thought it was.
Dude, yes, men die. Who fights the wars usually? Who goes out
Honestly,
and
though,
What-
things are starting to
That's not-
change, bro. It's 2022.
I'm trying
It's
to look
not-
at since 2000, and I can't find that number yet.
Yeah, things are starting to change now. I mean, women
That's
are
why I
going to
specifically
war.
highlighted
mean,
the word like the natural, as they point
I
out in
feel
this
that.
article.
I feel. I mean,
Maybe your son, you can explain to me, Ken. Okay, so we talked about clapping cheeks.
yeah.
We talked about why it's called cake, which I mean, I
Yeah.
get it kind of, but like also that's, I mean,
You're making me hungry.
yeah, that's exactly what I thought too. I was like,
Well,
cake.
eat the cake.
Big old shake cake.
What are your opinions on, you know, okay, now don't be creepy when I say this.
Okay,
Young
I'll
white
try.
girls, I mean,
What do you mean
early
young?
20s.
Hold on.
It's like
Early 20s. Okay.
What is, at least,
20s,
I guess, a
okay.
generation behind us, or one or two, I think maybe,
Yeah.
what are your opinions on 21-year-old white girls that have the ass of a 40-year-old mother of four? I mean,
A 4-year-old mother of
40-year-old
four.
mother of four.
Oh, 40. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to get that clarification.
What does that even mean?
So-
Did she get some butt
You
implants
talking
or
about
what?
you talking about
Did you-
like
did
a
you- did you
Pixar
catch-
like the Pixar
hold on,
mom
did you catch
booty?
when I
You
said
know?
a,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, hold on. Now, did you catch when I said a black 4-year-old woman?
I didn't hear black.
Okay, because that's the only way I can describe it. I mean, these chicks, and it's like
White
regular-
girls can have some
and they're called
booties.
There are
Claws.
there
But
there
what-
are.
but
I mean,
what-
they
what is your
have
what is your
developed.
opinion on the rise of the pog? You
The
know,
rise of the pug.
because is it
You'll get my lightsaber off. That's for sure.
Yeah.
you know, is it the last? And then 20 years it'll be the last of the pog.
Well, the
You know,
thing
there's
is,
nothing-
you gotta understand, you know, being thicker was looked down upon for so long, and then it was in style,
Hold on.
and then it wasn't
When,
for
though?
a while.
When are you starting? What decade? What century? Is this 5,000 years
I
ago?
mean-
Seriously, that is the cycle.
I mean, it's always going to be a
Have you
cycle.
seen? I mean, just
Yeah.
just the past 100 years.
but there's
of
always
America.
been thick people.
But
Well, no shit.
it's not been like normal. Like
I feel what
you
you're
know?
saying. So like, okay, so like the typical, so the,
People
That's
didn't
because we
stereotypical
came
white
out of the
girl,
age
right?
of Twiggy when we were all born.
Yeah, people
Yeah.
didn't eat McDonald's in the 40s, so they don't have
Yeah.
fucking.
There is a lot of
but look at a pinup from the sick. Look at Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah,
You know, the
She was
curves.
kinda
She
thick.
had curves.
She had some curves. Yeah,
and that's it's
70s,
cycling
people
back
taking
through.
fucking coke,
Hips,
Yeah.
man.
fucking partying and dancing
That's
all
not-
fucking
that's
night.
not a body
and
type.
aerobic fucking videos.
Cocaine
Yeah.
is not a body type.
I'm just
it
saying.
kind of is.
Look at the culture that came out of
Yeah,
the super
actually,
fucking
90s.
thin woman, and when we were born for the our
Yeah.
spread of our lives between
Yeah.
the four.
I don't
of
know
us.
is all I know is I'm here for it. Thick
But
women, I love you.
Shit cycles through, like we've said.
I'm
So
glad
you
you're
can say
out
you're
there.
not like, oh, I don't recognize that. Like, well, you grew up with something, but there are other things.
I was curious
There are.
because I see
Well,
ladies with
I don't know.
old lady asses. It's
you know,
interesting. I
the
don't
thing
not
is-
like it. I'm just saying.
The
it's
thing
interesting.
about it is,
It
I
depends on
think
the
is, I think it's
What do
that
you like
women
when
in
you look
general
at a body?
are just becoming more comfortable with being themselves, with being a full-bodied person.
You can't exactly hide that ass.
I'm saying, and I like it. No, no, for
Well, we got Ken rolled up. All right, let's
no,
go.
but for like it's
Bottom of the six,
you know
Ken's
when
got a
like
boner.
I just feel
Swing and
I
a
just
miss.
feel like that they're being more comfortable, so being a full person, and they don't have to worry about I'm fat and all this other stuff. So what? You're built. That's how you're
So
built.
like body image, because I mean, like the early teens, it's a whole. I remember I was part. I think I wasn't part of it, but I remember it happening in public schools. And the whole self-esteem thing, whole don't look at celebrity thing, don't body standards.
I
Thing.
think it's important.
And
it really
with
is.
the rise of internet and accessibility, now you realize the body standard is. Who fucking knows?
Well, the thing
There's
about
no
it is,
standard
I
because we
think
can all see it.
it's
No one's
always-
just going, "Hey, here's
Hey,
this."
the other day, what keeps you up at night?
That we always talk about the women's standards too, but we don't talk about the men's side either. A lot of times,
It sounds like they.
Well,
they
no,
talk
there was
about-
the
they
dad
watch-
bod
They
phase,
watch
the lumberjack
men's,
phase.
the boys,
Yeah, buddy.
whatever, all naked
Yeah.
or whatever, right?
Yeah, there was nudity. They're not just like.
Is there any
There's still
really
naked
hot
people. I
women?
mean, they
on
do,
that
but
show?
you're not
Loads
just
of
like
cats.
looking at bits and pieces.
Are there any
Little
really
allergic
hot
to
women
cats.
on that show?
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of good-looking women on that show.
Who?
I don't know all the actresses' names, but
No Margot Robbie. Fucking
Wait, which one?
The Boys. It's just The Boys. There's no girls.
Carl Urban's the biggest name on it.
Who?
Carl Urban.
No.
you see the Homelander?
I'm talking about
Fair.
girls.
I thought you said the boys.
On The Boys.
I swear.
Yeah, who plays
Girls or the
Starlight?
boys?
Are there any females on The Boys?
Oh. Yes, plenty. I thought about famous. I heard famous, not females.
No, I get you.
That's not where my brain goes.
So where?
All right, here's the cast. So yeah,
Are
Carl
they
Urban.
sexy?
That's Billy Butler. Let's see for
Billy
women.
Butcher.
Sorry.
Butler.
That's something
why I have
would do,
glasses.
Derek.
I'm going to
Something
butler this
I
cow
would
real
do.
quick.
All right, Aaron Moriarty. That's Annie January. That's Starlight.
She was in Jessica Jones. First season, Jessica Jones.
Really? Who'd she play?
She was the girl that killed herself with a wine glass.
Jesus.
It's been a while since I watched that
Yeah.
show.
Fuck is
Yeah.
Jessica Jones?
It was a good
Marvel.
show. It was a really
I
good
liked it.
show.
The second
Marvel?
season, I could give a fuck. The first season was fantastic.
There's also
Have you watched Miss
Karen
Marvel?
Fukuhara.
She's
She
Asian.
plays Kimiko.
And
You
she
like the
also
Asians?
played Katana in the original
Kill Bill?
Suicide Squad.
Aya Cash
The first Suicide
is
Squad. She
the
was Katana.
Okay.
Clara Rissinger.
Claire.
Aya Cash. Kiara?
Kiara.
What?
Kiara.
Oh, I'm trying to.
Are you having?
What's
a
the
hard time
actress
reading?
name?
Oh, she's the character that is like from the 40s or something. Like she was married to.
That was Stormfront. The
Stormfront.
Nazi, yeah.
Yeah.
Stormfront.
Yes, Nazi girl.
Yeah.
Aya Cash is the actress's name.
I'm just a Nazi girl. Something. All right, stupid.
Colby
It's a musical, too.
Menifee. That
What?
plays the girl that's like the secretary to Homelander. That's always pull her hair out.
Oh yeah.
Redhead.
Yeah.
Claudia Dumont. She's the head exploder.
Yeah. Oh, he's hot. Oh,
Yeah.
you like AOC?
Yeah.
You love this chick.
Oh yeah, I told you. I knew there was like
Really?
a representation of her.
I like
Oh.
AOC.
Karate
She's
Kid's
basically
love
kinda
interest.
hot.
Can you name
She's
that
sexy.
actress?
She's definitely hot.
I'll give you.
Karate Kid.
I'll give you the.
I
I'll give you the
don't
last
think-
name.
I don't think I've
Smart
seen-
Shu is
woman.
the last name.
Oh,
Strong, independent woman.
oh fuck. I
Fighting
could-
for
Nah.
Yeah.
Elizabeth
what she
Shue.
believes in. Love it.
She's in that.
Love it.
As who?
She looks
She's
like
the
she wants
first
to be tied
season.
up.
She's the person that's like the caretaker of Homelander, and he's like drinking her breast milk and shit.
Oh wow.
He burns her eyes
I
out.
honestly don't think I've seen the entirety of Karate Kid.
Wait,
I've
what?
seen it all, but not
The
all at
original
once.
one or
Yeah.
the?
No, not the Jaden Smith one. But like I because it was before my time, and just barely.
Well, it's not bad.
But-
I
Check
watched
it
it
out.
as a kid.
You gotta like fighting movies.
I haven't,
know
I
is
haven't
that-
seen
I think-
Cobra Kai.
All I know is
yeah.
that Danny's the bad guy.
I love Jet Li movies.
You look when you
Man,
look back
the
at it,
one-
he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
I love
Oh
the
shit!
one.
Don't even start
We've
with
talked
that.
about this on the show a lot,
Bro.
actually.
It
Dude,
really-
that's
Wait,
like one of the
are you
greatest
shitting me?
movies.
Because I was just. I thought I was talking to you about like the.
We've
favorite,
talked
one of
about
my-
the one on
yeah,
here
yeah,
multiple times.
Yeah, good.
Dan's
a
That
big
is
fan as well.
My
It-
favorite movie.
It's still
Really?
kind of like
I don't think
Of
you're
all
talking
time.
to me. Really?
More than
Of all
Matrix.
time.
Dude, we should watch that at the
I
time,
watch it
bro.
every
I
year.
love that movie, man.
It's short.
I could be down
It's
with
good.
that.
It's
It is short.
concise.
Yeah.
It's very explained.
It's got a
It's
point.
early 2000. Fucking
the height of special effects.
the looks, the music.
What's the other guy's
setting,
name in that movie? He's in the Meg.
Jason Statham.
Jason Statham.
And
It's like one of his first big
the black
movies
guy
he was
is
in.
I like him when I see him. I can't remember his goddamn name. But no, it's so good. But the thing is, the best part is it's only in like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Around
it's-
30 minutes. It's super short.
Is it that short?
It's got the soundtrack is all super early 2000s. It's got Spine Shank, Drowning Pool, Papa Roach. It's like all this cool stuff. While Jet Li's beating people's ass in slow motion to
Yeah, it was
early new
the
metal.
exact same
Oh!
time as the Matrix. I feel like I remember
No,
watching.
Matrix.
I'm
Matrix
like,
was 99. The one was 2001.
really?
Yeah.
They were that
Yep.
far apart.
Yep.
Yep.
I feel like I remember watching them very. close
Honestly, the
together.
effects, like
it was the
I
same
the,
thing.
The behind
Dude,
the
the one
behind the
is really
scenes of
good,
the one
yes.
with the portal tracker
Yeah,
thing. They showed how it worked. It's like a hydraulic thing. It looks so cool, but then it does the effects.
It was
and the
well
effects
thought
are
out and just
so
like bam,
fucking
bam,
good.
bam, moving along.
Well,
Kept
the-
it short and sweet on the story.
Oh, I see. Oh,
It's great,
okay, I
man.
see what you're
It's a
saying. Okay,
classic.
Derek.
what
picking up
what
what you put
studio
down.
owns the one? Where did
I'm
they?
pretty sure it's Warner Brothers, but I
Miramax.
I remember.
Can you look
That
it up?
or
Can
New
you look
Line.
it up because like
That's a great-
why hasn't that been like fucking exploited? You know,
What, the
would
one? Why
would
would it be
a sequel?
exploited?
Because they can make a sequel to anything, dude.
Well, it's pretty fucking niche movie, honestly.
They can redo it. They can spin it off. You know, they could.
They could, but
Fashion Nova CEO Richard Syhine buys The One.
it might not be the same.
That was of this year, 2022,
The movie
March
The One?
6th. Yes.
Wait, what?
The
Awesome!
One,
Awesome.
it says.
This is gonna be a part 2.
Oh, The One Mega Mansion? What the fuck's that?
I don't think we're talking about the same thing here.
No.
Jesus Christ. Now, what do you
Movie.
think of Jet Li's Hero?
I don't know if I've ever seen that.
DreamWorks.
I remember it.
I don't know if I
It's
remember that
DreamWorks?
movie.
Beyond epic.
I think I need to see that.
The One is where it's such a well-told story. Obviously, you cannot
Wait,
No.
watch
Are you talking
it
about the
dubbed.
one or Hero?
Sorry, Hero. You cannot watch it dubbed. You just can't. You gotta subtitle
I
it.
feel that.
With Jet Li or what?
Yes, Jet Li.
There's a lot of things you gotta watch
The,
up.
wo-
You have
sorry, the Hero is about it's the Q dynasty, and and it's about when the emperor was invading all of China to unite China. That's how China is so big. China used to be 4 or 5 different states,
Nations.
and the emperor unified by force, more or less.
Yeah.
So there's these generals. There's 3 generals, and he has to go. He wants them killed, so he hires. Whatever.
This guy's collecting
Jet
all of his
Li's.
souls. There's a multiverse, and your soul is split
no,
across the
that's-
multiverse.
That's from the one. That's the one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
So what are you talking about?
So
That one, the guy's collecting all the souls. Every time you kill someone,
Is that
the
collecting-
rest of that soul spreads out to the rest of the entities
it's
left across the
Yeah.
universe.
Yeah,
The more he kills and consolidates his soul into one body, the more powerful he becomes.
but also the people that
And it's
everybody
him
gets
trying to
more
become
powerful.
one. But it's
So the one,
The one.
yes, the one soul, and no one knows what happens when you become the one. You might destroy the universe, or you might become a god.
You're a god.
And so the movie comes down to when it's Eula versus I can't remember his first name. The other good Jet Li. And the fight at the pump house, the factory, the sparks, fucking so good!
Yeah, it's a good
I
movie,
love that movie
for
so
sure.
much.
It's great. They
Anyway,
did it great.
but Hero is a very thought. You can't be distracted. You have to watch the movie. You can't be on your phone. You have to pay attention. It's so good. It's kung fu.
Are
it's
you paying attention right
philosophy.
now?
No, I'm not. 'Cause
Oh.
You know what I'm telling you? What I'm thinking about is my favorite movie, The Fifth Element.
Yeah,
That's your favorite movie of all
That's a good
time?
movie. That's a good movie.
I don't know if it's a fan
That
of
started
all time.
that started
so good.
that movie started the IBT movement.
IBT.
Itty bitty titty committee.
IBT.
Oh really?
Yeah, because Mila Jovovich and that strappy shit, and she's got no boobs, but she was still a fucking sex god, sex icon for 10 fucking years.
Start the movie.
Yeah, it started the movement. Yeah.
I think Chris
Really?
Tucker did a good job in that movie.
Fuck yeah, I did. I loved Chris
We
Tucker.
never saw
Favorite
this.
part, probably.
Wait, you never saw the movie? You said? Wait, what?
Never saw his boobs.
Oh my god.
You could find
Fair.
it online.
You can probably find that. Yeah,
There's fan fiction.
yeah, that's true. If that's what you're looking for, it's all out there. It's all out there.
It's the stutter.
I love that when he's got the microphone. He's got the microphone. And this big intro to Corbin Dallas. Corbin. Hello. And he goes back into it like, all right, great, you fucking asshole. And it's just like, I've seen that. It just, you see that, so I love it.
Yeah, he does this
That movie's so good. The opera scene.
Yeah.
The guy that wrote that song made it literally impossible to do it. Like he's purposely made it so difficult that no
I think
human
you've said this before.
can do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was so amazing. And this Italian
But
chick
she
is like,
sang it.
this Italian chick rolls up. She's like, yeah, hold my beer, and she just fucking nails it in one take. Oh, it's so cool.
Really?
Yeah, that's just shot
Nice.
in and out of the movie too. No joke. Cut. No. Okay.
Shit
You
happens.
trying to Bruce Lee or what?
No, it's anyway.
I'll let you guys know that did stink.
What?
It did stink. You can smell that from over here.
What's that? Oh yeah. I can't smell it. With
You
that way.
and her.
Oh, you're smelling, dog.
What's the next topic, Derek?
We have no more topics.
No, it's not true. I put a topic.
Oh,
in.
you
What
put
about
a
basketball?
nature.com article.
Nature?
Nature. No, I still have.
Did topic?
I still have 2 more topics. Then.
No, you didn't.
Prick.
What's your 2 topics?
Tearsterone. Did I have that right?
Yeah, tearsterone. Tearsterone. It's about testosterone and female
Tears.
tears.
Interesting.
I have not read this article, but just read the title for me, Terry.
Female weeping dampens sexual arousal in men.
That's not the case
It
for me.
cries a lot. I know what to do.
I personally disagree with that.
Wait, I don't know how to feel about that.
I think that's pretty honest.
That's because of a lot of reasons.
If she's not crying, we're not. That's fucked up.
I'm not doing something right.
Exactly.
Fuck
Try
up.
making a joke
Relax.
about that. But I mean, that's pretty true. Like, yeah, the girl's crying. Why would you be aroused for it? You know?
That's fucked up.
I feel like I didn't have to read this. Why did they have to do a study
What?
about that? Of course, men aren't aroused when women are crying, right?
Some are.
That's weird.
I mean,
Sorry.
that's weird. I'm gonna say that.
I usually don't say weird to things, but there's a few things in this word I'm like, yep, no, that's weird. And that's one of them, I think. I just can't be aroused when somebody's crying. Any person, you know? It's
Yeah.
just, I don't.
Yeah, that's not.
It's
If
something
you're
I'm
getting
just like,
turned
yeah.
on when someone's crying,
Yeah,
That's
that's some
something.
fucking
That's
shit.
something that's.
Oh.
Yeah.
Good question.
What's up?
If there's two people, a couple of whatever, one of them has a piss fetish. Do by default they all have it? They both have a piss
I
fetish.
mean,
Ooh.
well, if the relationship
Long
is
term
working,
wise, somebody's gonna have to figure something out.
yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna have to go-
long term.
That's not.
You're
about
gonna
it.
have to find somebody that's.
Let's think about it.
Cool
I
with
mean, if
that.
you're like a
Fetishes
squirter, you're
still-
basically asking for some fucking piss.
No,
Yeah. But I mean,
Well,
it's the
our
same thing. Like,
fetishes.
you want to put your penis
That's slightly,
No.
into
that's
a
slightly
vagina,
different though.
You
Yeah.
want to pee
You
onto
know,
someone.
like
whatever fetish it is. I just use piss
But
fetish.
yeah, I
because
guess
it sounds
the
fun.
act of getting pissed on.
right. So
Oh,
like
some-
That's some
so-
humiliating
being
ass
squirted
shit.
on
Who the
versus being
fuck wants
pissed
to get
on,
pissed
like, I'm
on?
taking-
Yeah.
So in a
I'm
long-term,
taking getting squirted
so
on
in
like
a
1,000
long-term
times. Every
in
time.
a long-term relationship, if one partner has a fetish, does the other one by default have that same fetish because they have to?
I mean,
No, like
I
I
mean,
said,
no,
long term, someone's got to figure
Somebody's gonna have
something
to-
Yeah,
out.
if
Yeah,
it's going to
someone's
be
gonna have to-
long term, definitely.
If they want to be long term,
Yeah, but-
stay long term.
But I think that's
Oh,
also
that's when you get a girlfriend.
That's when like you have to evolve and like
To pee
change
on.
the relationship to fucking make that
Oh
shit
my
work.
goodness,
You know?
that's-
Is that your plan? You're gonna find a girl and be like, all right, now that I have you, I want to do some disgusting shit.
Yeah.
And if you say
That's
no
it.
to it, you have to let me go find someone else to have sex with the same name as you.
That's fucking vile, bro. I think.
Pretty
That's.
vile.
Is that what I heard here in that
That's what you
conversation?
just said. That's what
No,
you said.
Oh,
I'm just
I'm
just
just
positing
checking.
the question.
That's
That's all I'm
Derek's
doing.
checking on the question.
Damn, man, sounds like you need to pee on somebody.
He almost lost his head.
I just
Well,
need
speaking
this.
of that,
I know you just got home from
it's
work,
not
but I
like
need
a
this. Get in the
sensitive-
bathtub.
It's kind of a sensitive topic, but speaking of people, did you hear about R. Kelly getting 30 years?
Oh, 30 years. Yeah.
yeah.
shit.
He got more than that of the
What
Maxwell
the-
lady.
J- that's
Just-
fucking.
just
What the
lame.
fuck?
Oh
What
shit!
the fuck?
That's
Yeah.
Are you
true.
fucking?
Yeah.
Really?
She only got 20 years.
Yeah,
this
she only
little
got the
chick is
20.
worse than trafficking minors to be raped.
I mean,
And how come we never saw the
It's-
list that she had?
that's what I'm saying. People have been saying that, like, why, who she's been selling to? Who was it?
Yeah.
Why won't you expose those
Why
people?
why was her trial not public and Johnny
Facts.
Depp and Amber?
Why did I have to
Heard
watch that for a week instead
Yeah,
of not
yeah.
Maxwell's? Like, why did I have
Something
to hear
that
about
involves world affairs,
it? I don't, bro. There's so much.
figures of state or heads of state.
Yeah, there's so many things that I'm just not okay. That's
Heads
not
of
okay,
industry.
bro. But
True.
it's
It's very true.
like okay, yeah. What
It's
R.
like
Kelly
a-
did was wrong.
Remember that
but,
shit
like,
that
he got
happened
more
in
than
Wayne?
her?
It's like the same type of
It just
shit.
gets slipped under. They try to
And
slip
and
under
it
the
was just
rug,
on a
Right.
global
you know?
scale.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, Wayne was just a small part. Like you kind of like peek behind the curtain, you know, like you caught a little part of it. Like what? That was happening there, you know? It's like, well, that's also happening everywhere. Then, kind of, you know, or not that far away. You
I think
know?
that's the QAnon shit, the pedophiles.
I think they should all
You
cook.
ask them.
What?
What'd you say?
Part of that whole QAnon stuff involves pedophiles all over. That type of shit going on.
Yeah, because it is,
Oh,
dude.
Peter. Okay.
Epstein.
Pedophiles.
Epstein
Okay.
and
That's what.
fucking-
Okay. So I was right.
They
Yeah,
were
they should all
out there.
definitely
They
cook.
were. It's like it is happening everywhere, dude.
Yeah, man.
Whether it's in the fucking Catholic Church or the fucking boys' town or, public schools,
Yeah.
Boy Scouts.
Yeah.
Like fucking children are getting molested everywhere. People are
Yeah.
getting sold in.
Well, I
fucking
walked into
sex
this at the wrong
slavery.
time.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
I ate it.
Where? Show me.
Why are you so pink all of a sudden?
Well, where?
really
Where is
hard.
this website?
No.
You're working out in there?
I was peeing really hard because there's a lot in there.
Real hand topics that I don't even know why we're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah.
But
Alright.
it's fucked up
Oh,
though.
we
is
were
that
talking
R.
about
Kelly
we were
got
talking
in
about
trouble for peeing on a chick.
Maxwell got
Yeah,
sentenced.
yeah.
Which sucks because it's like, yes, I would like to know more about that. What was all that
That's
shit about?
that's the only
you
thing
know?
that's it. You know, for that minute, I just rather know more about that. Why R. Kelly got more years than she did. You know, when
That's crazy. I
know,
didn't
you gonna
realize
make-
there was a year discrepancy.
Are you gonna make this a black thing?
it's
Because
not,
it very well might be.
Or is it
honestly,
peeing?
It's a power thing.
I think it's more
And people
necessarily-
hiding stuff.
I think it's more necessarily power. I mean, it could definitely be black white, but I think it's more
I think it's
necessarily
a blackmail thing.
power as well.
She had dirt on everyone.
Yeah.
So literal blackmail.
How long do you think
And
she's gonna
black-
survive?
Ooh.
Hey, she's pretty smart. She'll
She's
probably
got
start
big
a
money,
fucking.
so
Where's
She's
she
gonna be
going?
a pimp in
Depends on where
prison
she's
real
going.
quick.
Yeah.
Whatever
big
happened
money.
to the guards that were supposedly like in trouble for watching Jeffrey Epstein die?
We
I think they
forgot.
also died.
Nothing-
Supposedly killing
Yeah,
himself.
nobody
I think they
cared.
also died.
People stop caring.
Yeah, exactly. People stop caring in about
'Cause it was out
2
of
or
the-
3 weeks.
This happened, and we'll never talk of it
Yeah,
again.
that's what it is. And so that's
Kathy
what
Lee
they bank
Gifford
on.
just got new boob implants.
Yep.
Oh my god!
That's what they bank on.
And here, and I can also
Never heard
I can
shit
prove
about
I can
that.
prove that statement.
And
What
he
was the
rolled
name?
around in it.
What was the name of the town and school of the Texas shooting that just happened?
So that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the name of the town.
Right. What's
For-
the name of the school?
I don't know. I don't even know. Don't know.
I don't know the name of the school.
Uvalde St. Brown.
I don't know.
St. Brown? It's like George Washington or something down there.
Nope. It's something.
I'm just picking the name of a generic
What?
sounding.
Wow.
I heard that they're tearing it down.
They are. That's what's fucked
I heard
up.
that they're tearing it
Anyway,
down.
it's something.
What's
It's
the
something.
school down?
Bob.
The school.
They're gonna tear it down, which is absolute horseshit because there is so much going on with this. Honestly, I hate to say it, but who's the guy who yells about gay frogs? The
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones, dude, what the fuck? That guy was just out of his fucking mind, making money off of screaming about conspiracies. But now they're trying to tear down this building. Not even a month after this gigantic child massacre, there's something going on. That is insane. The cops are harassing the lady that went to save her kids. They're withholding evidence. They're withholding body cam footage. They're doing all this stuff. I'm like, what?
They're attacking that
but we've been
lady
knowing
that had
about
like some
what
evidence and
happened.
stuff.
Yeah,
What happened?
But we've been knowing about how sometimes the cops
shit.
get down for sure.
Whoops.
You know,
Maybe something satanic happened, like straight up like tearing a hole in
Possible.
space and time and a monster coming out and being like,
Ate all the children.
Okay.
I don't know.
Stranger
Ate
Things
the
isn't as
children?
I
fun.
don't know. I'm just saying,
Stranger Things isn't
I
as
don't wanna say
fun when
that.
a bunch of children die
retracted.
in real life. So, but that
But seriously,
It's
Yeah,
attractive
all
when
this shit
children
sucks.
die, isn't
anyway.
it?
So,
shit happens.
so on politics.
wait, what?
What?
Hold on.
That's what they do. They like sacrifice children to their fucking
So
gods
speaking
and
of R.
shit.
Kelly getting in trouble, do you see the entire Trump administration goes, yeah, we were lying
Yeah,
about January 6th.
yeah.
Fuck, that's funny. Because Trump goes, this entire time, it's like, I'm like, duh.
Right.
People are so surprised. It's like, what do you think? This dude is a shyster from the beginning. He
Yeah,
ran.
I thought
he
it was
ran for
interesting. I
president.
was just like, this dude was a businessman who's had several failed attempts, bankruptcies.
Many failed businesses.
You
One
know,
of my-
and
Steaks,
now
vodka,
he's
houses.
now he's
University.
being prompted as some successful businessman.
Yeah.
He has great ideas. We should vote for him. Look, okay. Let alone the racist things, you know.
Yeah.
Let alone that stuff.
Not
But you
paying
know-
other small businesses for the work
Well,
he
no,
hires
I'm
them out
saying,
for.
like,
we're
Just
not
the
simple-
constant lying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit my mic. Just the simple stuff. Like, are you serious? This is the person you want to be able to be like, hey, for 4 years, this is the person who has the greatest ideas. This is our president.
Yeah, the person you're describing is like Bill Gates. You know, that's the kind of smart businessman we need. You know, if you're going to
know
go
what
a smart
I'm saying?
businessman,
Like, this dude has been, like, come on.
He
now.
was on
yeah,
a
but there's
reality
so
TV show.
much.
That's my biggest point. The you're fired guy. When I heard he was president, like the you're fired guy, the person who would be like you're fired.
But-
That idiocracy right there.
That-
No,
That's-
hey,
I'm
this is-
saying,
hey,
like,
that's
literally.
already happened. It's already happened. Reagan,
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Reagan was a
yeah, you're
actor.
right. Reagan
and
was
he
rough.
completely fucked shit up. He went
Oh,
insane.
bro.
Well, he lost his mind in office. That's documented. I'm not just talking out of my ass. Like, it's a thing, and his policies had not worked out. Yet he is praised as a Republican godsend. You know, and then Trump shows
That's
up.
because
and,
like what happened right before him. We had a crazy micro depression. Gas prices went nuts. 30 miles long lines to get gas. and then he becomes president as we come out of that.
Who?
That's just how it goes.
Reagan.
Yeah.
But
he
it's
was
always the guy
responsible
that
for a
he had
lot
nothing
of
to do with
stuff.
that. I mean, that shit was already happening.
So I just want to back up, stay on time.
Like, shit happens
I don't want to digress all the way
sometimes,
into politics here, but I think it's funny that Trump finally goes, ha, yeah, no. That was basically it. And everybody in his department, his own children said, yeah, we made it up. Everybody's, yeah, we made it up. They're still going crazy trying to twist it to be legitimate, on Reddit at least. And it's like, the dude that you worship
disinformation campaigns.
just said, yeah, I faked.
And that
I was
happens
making
on
it up.
every side of
That's
everything.
it. Your deity just said a law. Respect that law. No, and that's how we get different sects of Trumpism. Just as we get different sects of the tribes of Israel. It's just, dude, no, it's a thing.
Trumpism is gonna.
You're not wrong.
Trumpism is gonna break into 12 different tribes now.
Honestly, it's probably
12
more.
different houses.
Which one's gonna betray him?
Probably more.
Ooh,
houses of
Alabama.
No, it was Mike Pence. Mike Pence was already the Jews.
Oh, you're right.
Wait, wasn't he like working with the Russians or something like that?
Mike Pence was just going, all right, dude, okay, stop. Yeah, at the end, it actually goes, okay.
I don't like this.
Yeah,
No.
he finally goes,
No.
no,
I
you're crazy.
will
And
not
then
let
Trump
you
goes,
hang me.
Go find him. Basically, he said, go find him. When they raided the Capitol, it's like, what the fuck, dude? This is why do we let the dumbest states in the nation dictate so much fucking law and what's going on?
Well, look in Nebraska.
No Republican president has won the presidency by winning majority of the vote since, I think, Reagan.
Damn.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Well, wait, what about Bush?
He didn't win the majority.
He didn't. Was it Kerry?
On his second time?
I think it was Kerry. Yeah.
No, he wasn't up against Kerry. He was up against Gore.
The first one.
Time. I think the second time I thought it was Kerry.
Bush,
Gore.
Kerry.
Yeah.
Oh, in the early 90s?
Yeah.
Are you talking about W?
2000.
You talking about the old
W.
Bush?
W.
I was talking about W.
No, yeah, I was talking about the early 2000s. That's growing up, or I don't know how old you are, but.
Oh yeah, no, in 2000. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
W.
What about it?
I'm curious. Whew, I've had a theory since day one of the Biden presidency that he is a placeholder. He's going to have a medical mishap, and now we're gonna have our first female, second black president.
I mean, Veep already called it.
Which would be
He fell off the bike.
hilarious.
he fell off the bike.
That's fucking. I
It's
was
pretty
like,
they were
this ain't
calling him
real.
Sleepy Joe for.
Oh,
the
yeah.
longest.
Oh yeah.
Dude, no, this dude
that
is-
started with Trump.
Have you
Trump
seen the
called that.
leaked memos from like meetings? And it's like,
his notes.
Do this.
Sit
say
down.
this.
Yeah.
Now, that does even for
Trump had that too.
every president, because there's so much going on. It's nice to have a little cheat sheet. Fine, but also this dude gets confused. He just today referred to the prime minister of he confused like Sweden and Switzerland while he was meeting with the prime minister of Sweden. And he goes, "This is so and so, prime minister of Switzerland." It's like, okay, it might be an easy mistake, but dude, this job does not allow little mistakes.
Maybe
Holy shit,
we
the
should
highest office in the land. Come
Stop
on,
electing
man.
people in their 70s.
Oh yeah, why the fuck is it?
I don't understand why that keeps going on. That's people who. So when we look at it as counties, and we get those electoral votes, and we get outweighed by people who's been voting for 20, 30, 40 years a certain way.
All those rural areas.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
They're less
Super
than
delegates.
50% of the population, but
Yeah.
for somehow they get more.
They get so much
the vote.
more. You're
You
right.
guys,
Why are there two
They
Dakotas?
group stuff together and be like, out of this state,
So-
you have, we'll say, like 10 fucking senators or whatever, or 10 electoral votes. And those electoral votes, are broken up amongst these areas.
It depends on the population.
They're supposed to, but
Well,
they kind of end up
Nebraska-
getting a better one on the per voter capita, if you want to put it that way.
Don't you think we could just have one Dakota and Puerto Rico could be a state?
I mean,
or Guam, whoever wants to be a state. Like, let's just make
but do you
Dakota
really
one
want it?
state.
No,
There's hardly anyone
let's
there.
look at Nebraska though. Like we have 5, and we have a swing.
Five what?
We have 5 electoral.
okay.
Yeah.
So we can break ours any way we want.
you know-
4-1, 3-2.
And Omaha is like the killer.
And Omaha is a really big county, but besides that, most counties are voting Republican.
Oh yeah, because it's not the country.
Voting red.
Yeah. Did you
Even
really
West
quick,
Omaha votes
tell-
Republican.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because Don
Yes.
Bacon.
Yes.
Fuck.
I was like, just like this type of area.
Smell bacon.
Votes.
Yeah.
So we have a unicameral.
Have you seen? Okay, how many districts?
his state.
How many districts does Nebraska have?
12.
Senate? What are we talking about?
How many districts?
For
12, I think.
state senate?
No, district.
No, for Congress or yeah.
You mean how many
No, how many
House,
districts?
House
or
of
senators?
Representatives we have?
Was Fortenberry a congressman or representative?
There's a couple, right? Senators?
I don't know.
3.
3 what?
Districts.
Representatives?
Yeah, that's
Districts.
right. You're
Districts?
There's
I thought there was
district-
more districts.
No, there's District 1.
There's Omaha.
District
there's
2,
Lincoln.
and
District
then
2 is
rest of
Omaha.
Nebraska.
then 3 is the rest of the state. There was just that special election on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Nebraska is divided into 49 legislative districts.
Oh,
That's state.
That's legislative districts.
Yeah.
He's talking about.
United States House of Representatives. There we go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Who are our representatives?
See, that's what we're voting for on Wednesday because Fortenberry got indicted by the FBI. For
Yeah.
fuck's sake.
that makes sense.
Anyway, the point is District 2 is that surrounding area
That's
Lincoln.
Omaha.
of Omaha. So, like,
No, Omaha's too.
District 1.
Douglas.
District 1 is like
Douglas County.
in this
Is
area.
Douglas.
Yeah.
And then if you look at Omaha, so from your perspective, so here's Omaha, District 1, District 2, and then the rest of Nebraska.
I think isn't District
So-
2 Lincoln and like
I
to like
think,
Blair
yeah, it's
and
a,
shit.
it's a big swath. No,
It's just like all the out. Yeah,
Right there.
Yeah, it's got Lancaster on
So
it.
anyway,
Okay.
so I fall
That's
like
not bad.
I mean
I didn't know that.
just technically inside District 2. So I voted on Tuesday for the special election, and just because of hey, whether or not I'm being manipulated or not, just because of Roe v. Wade, I went and voted for Democrat, whoever the fuck it was,
Flood?
just to be a dick.
No.
Pansing, I think it was Pansing.
No, Flood beat Pansy.
Yeah. But what I'm getting at is the margin was so small. I was surprised because of the district it was. It was like
How many-
It was
how-
like
mail.
50, it was like 52 to 48.
How
It
little
was-
people voted, is what you're saying?
No,
or just how
the
close
the
it
margin
was?
of it's only 17% turnout. Because
That
because
doesn't surprise
it's
me.
a special election.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was that close in the District 2, which has, well,
Who shows up for a
rural,
special
Lincoln,
election?
rural, and West O.
That's interesting.
I was so surprised because I was gonna
Whatever.
because I go, I'm not gonna do it. It's a waste of fucking vote. Of course, I'm gonna vote Republican because it's the fucking hillbillies.
And see, and that's how I feel about
So I go
voting
maybe
in the
you
general.
never know
I wouldn't
though.
vote it.
You never
That's why I wouldn't
know.
vote it because you
You're
never
not
fucking
wrong,
know.
but at the same time, like, man, I used to do internet installation, and
Cox?
no, actually, for a place called NextLink, there's a Texas based company, and they just moved up into Nebraska, and they took over some smaller companies out in Lincoln. So our head office was in Lincoln, and I would travel that local area. and
Real
stuff.
shit.
And the crazy thing is, it's only about an hour from here.
No, it's close as fuck, man.
You know,
it's
not
nice. It's
that
a nice
far.
drive.
Yeah, it's not that bad. But as soon as you step outside of Omaha, it's like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As soon as you get to Ashland and all those other places, it's like that.
I
And
would-
even some parts,
People
like you
got
said,
money.
in West Omaha too. Some parts, I would pull up and people are like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you doing?" I'm like, "You see, I have the van, I have the shirt, I got a hat on." You know, I got my gear. Like, I'm trying to do your internet. If you want me to go home, I can go home. I got internet in my house. You know, like I used to tell people that. Like, if you got beef, like, yeah, take it up with my supervisor. I go home. You know, and somebody really was just like, all right, well, fine. You waited 2 weeks for me to show up. You mad that I'm here? You got to wait another 2 weeks before somebody come back out here. You know,
Yeah.
or cancel your
People-
service.
people
Yeah,
actually.
a month.
I mean, one or two one or two people.
shit.
Yeah. I mean, some people
It,
really.
it doesn't surprise me.
You know, but
that's
it's
the
not
thing.
like it's not like it was everybody. I mean, some
There's
people were
rich
grateful.
people out there, but then there's also like the inner town of Ashland. I bet the people that live in the original Ashland are probably
see,
super
see,
down to
and-
earth and shit.
Yeah, definitely. I got a couple friends out there for sure. Shout out to Haley and a couple of the rest of the guys out there that I know. You know, they're really cool. They're really chill. Waverly's cool.
Yeah.
Lincoln's cool. But I went to a town called Loma, Nebraska. It's like 25 people in that town. I'm like, okay, I know you
Has it got a
haven't
nice
seen.
bar?
At that point, you're an exhibit in the zoo.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I know
Jesus.
you haven't seen somebody like me, especially
Yeah.
you know. So
only on World Star. They have which forms their opinion of you.
I'm saying, so I'm like, I'm extremely nervous. I'm calling my job like, hey, do you know how I feel right now. I don't even know I want to do this service. Like there was a guy who I walked into his house and he had like 6 Trump flags.
Ugh.
Just hanging and stuff, and he had like a cutout.
Shit.
No,
A cutout?
Yeah, like no lie.
Yeah,
That
bro.
doesn't surprise me at
Bro,
all.
I took a picture.
Was
and
it a
everything
trailer?
It was on my old phone. No, it wasn't even a trailer. It was a house. It was
Nice house.
I mean,
Okay,
a barn.
he's doing
it was
okay
an
for
okay
himself.
house. It was a decent house.
Okay.
It was out in like Hooper.
How close was it? Was it
Hoop?
closer to
You
my
went
house?
all the way out to
Hooper,
Hooper.
Nebraska.
Yeah, we know
Yeah,
Hooper.
it's
Okay, so you
pronounced
guys
Hooper.
know. So,
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
I went all the way. I would do internet all the way from Little Sioux, Iowa, down to Hastings.
Jesus, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Myself was there. I was in. It starts with L. I can't even remember. Not Loma, but it's like another town.
Oh, there's.
Lorthern, something like that. It was like 41 people.
It was in Linwood, was it?
No, that's Iowa, right?
No, there's a Linwood, Nebraska.
I don't think I've been there. I've been to another place, kind of by Auburn. It was like 90 people there.
Dude, that's the thing. There's so many towns that like aren't even on the map.
And that's
You
what I'm
know?
saying. You just pull up like, oh, there's people.
So
there?
do you have to
Yeah.
assume that
Crazy.
every town under 100 people is a sundown town?
Yes.
Sundown town? Yeah.
Yes.
Sundown town.
Bro, one time I
Where
was
they
there. I
might
was at
have a
somebody's
vending
house.
machine.
I was at somebody's house till like 10 o'clock with a coworker, right?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, man, I'm thirsty. They're like, oh, well, there's a Pepsi machine around the corner. I'm like, nope, I'm good. We'll
Lane,
stay here, and I'll leave from
Lane,
here.
do you not know what a sundown town is?
No, I don't.
If you're black, you can't be there for sundown.
Yeah,
It's sundown town.
yeah. Carter Lake used to be like that.
Holy God, really? Oh,
Yeah.
I believe it.
Hmm.
But it's very
Okay.
prevalent in
So-
Missouri. So
Yeah, so there's places where after sundown they would yeah, it would-
Just
You're
don't
saying
be
like
there.
curfew and
you
shit.
just wouldn't want to be there. You wouldn't want to be
Yeah.
darker and
I
bigger.
mean, I probably have been into a town like that. I've never
Yeah.
felt threatened
Of course
about that, but
Well,
yeah.
oh, you
I-
can't imagine. You never felt threatened. in
No,
a
but
town.
I'm
course
just
not.
like I've been into enough small towns, and it's like, yeah, I understand that. I've seen the yards. You know,
I remember my
like-
cousin got stuck out in. Oh man, I wish I could remember the name. I can't remember.
Yeah, put it on
Was
blast.
it near Wayne at all?
It was a little past Wayne. It was.
Yeah.
I think it was more towards.
Even worse.
I was just in Royal, Nebraska this last week.
Interesting. I've never heard of
Yeah,
that.
it's past Norfolk, way up there.
Okay, I actually been to Norfolk.
Yeah,
so-
Norfolk's a big enough town. You know Norfolk.
For sure.
Norfolk's got every fast food you could think of. And that's about it.
Yeah.
The two Burger Kings and the Burger Boys. I went to Scotland College.
Yeah,
actually.
which Burger King did you go to? The east or the west one?
This town was past Peru, actually.
Damn.
Nebraska.
Oh,
that's south.
That's south. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
south.
up by
It's a little south.
Indian Caves isn't that far from there.
Yeah. So
Nibrka is there or whatever. Nimerha.
and Tacoma,
I know. Yeah.
Nimaha.
Tacama's north.
and then Johnson and stuff like that down in that area.
No,
Like
Tacama's
Johnson.
north towards Norfolk. Peru is south.
No, there's Tecumseh. and
Tecumseh. That's what it
Tecumseh.
is. Thank you.
There's two of them.
Tecumseh.
There's two of them.
Yeah,
It throws
that's
me
what it
off,
was.
too.
Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah, Tecumseh.
So I'm from Schuyler.
Okay, so I've actually did some stuff out
Yeah,
there.
it's not that far from like Columbus and Fremont and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've
I mean, he didn't see a black guy until he graduated. So
No, I mean I went to a country school too. I didn't even
I
like
know.
grow up in this small town. I went to like just some fucking weird school out in the country. It was weird.
So how was that? How was it interesting?
It was weird, dude, because I was literally I was the only boy in my grade. Not only was like the only white people.
that's
I
why
was the
you're
only
so
white people.
smooth.
But
Son
but
of
that's
a
not
bitch.
true. That's not true.
Alright.
There's a big Hispanic.
like that.
There's a big Hispanic population.
Oh,
There is.
no.
Schuyler.
I believe
so
that.
like I was like introduced to mixed race people.
I saw that.
Not just Hispanics, like not Mexicans. I mean, but like Guatemalans, El
When I-
Salvadorians. and
It
shit.
sounds like
When I went there to do internet, I was like, oh,
it sounds like
It was
you're
cool. I've worked at the
I'm at
meatpacking
home.
plant.
defending. You sounds like you're defending something racist you said, but you haven't said anything yet. So I feel like you're ramping.
I
up
was trying to
something.
say that like I've dealt with like multiple different types of ethnic people. Because there's also I did say ethnic. There's also African. There's like Samoan
No,
people
yeah,
straight up
yeah,
live in
believe
there
that.
now.
Yeah.
The Chinese restaurant is now an African restaurant in
No!
Schuyler. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, there's still the
Nice.
burrito house. We still have the burrito house.
You can make anything. Any ethnicity can make a burrito.
But they call it different things.
Spring roll.
They call it
burrito,
like they call
egg
yeah.
roll, burrito.
They call it like
something from
pitas,
Norway, burrito.
euros, and stuff. Like they call it different things.
Taco.
You know?
I love
A
some
Euros
euros.
or taco.
Yeah, yeah. What's the real difference? Is it a taco sandwich? No, because it has that little extra side flap. You know. Otherwise,
that.
it'd be a sandwich. Either way, are we still topping?
I don't know what the
topics?
fuck we're talking about. Wait, what?
It's been almost 2 hours,
I thought you
probably.
said- I thought you
It's
said
been
dick
over
pics.
2 hours.
Nah, I don't know when we started though.
Yeah.
Like 6:45.
Don't you?
Holy shit!
Don't you?
Don't you? Is there another topic?
No, I told you before last time you asked that question. Negative. We're out.
All right.
No, I have topics, you prick. Why do you not?
What's your topic, sir?
Titties on crutches.
We already talked about that.
Yeah.
It's a Trump admitted it. We got that.
Aptera.
EV. The
EV.
Aptera EV.
A what?
Okay, so
Terra V?
Aptera is the name.
Aptera.
It's an electro vehicle.
Okay.
Okay, everybody's jacking off
Aptera.
about Tesla, even though the build quality is awful. Okay, Tesla just have to plug in. The Aptera just came out, and it looks like the future. You know, what does the future look like? You're just, the future. What do you mean? We're not doing it now. Let's do it there.
It's a Tesla. Is
Right?
that Tesla?
It's not Tesla.
What
It's
company
The
is it?
shape
So,
of a big
Aptera.
gender-neutral sex organ.
Just like a big minion.
It's
that
a-
you're talking about.
three-wheeled, super aerodynamic,
Sex machine.
solar-powered car. Solar-powered car that you.
When you turn your car on,
Up
does
to-
it return the favor?
It
Right.
does. It can charge.
Yeah, it
Just
should.
massage my butt cheeks.
Optimal charge.
While keeping him at your desired temperature.
All right, I like that. Keeps my
Optimal
nuts
char-
warm in the winter.
Optimal charge. He gets 400 miles a day just from solar energy.
That's dope.
Wow.
It's and if you plug it in and charge it all the way up, you get 1,000 miles.
Jesus.
Because it's three-wheeled, ultra-light, ultra aerodynamic, and it's getting built right now.
How fast does it go?
The speed limit, fast enough. But the point
No. Can it go like
Can it go
175
listen,
miles an hour?
Does
Can it go
cap out? What does it cap
75?
out?
yeah. The two-wheel engine spec is like 205 horse.
Two wheel. You said
Motors on the two wheels, and the third wheel, if you get that extra motor, it's like 375 horse. Like, it's not fucking around. Like, it's a legitimate car, and it's decently quick.
But
But
it's-
the point is, it's a super space age pod shit. And I'm like, this is
Can
it.
I see a
This is what I'm
picture of
talking about.
this?
Yeah.
So
What type of
it's going like
storage does
60
it
miles
have?
per hour or something?
Decent.
Yeah. Can
No,
I
it's
put my
speed.
Could you store, like, could you buy a bed? And
Can I
load
put
it
my
up and go
hockey
home?
sticks in that?
I doubt it.
No.
Maybe groceries.
It's a
maybe?
super.
Maybe groceries.
Any groceries?
What if like
Can you get groceries?
weapons? Like,
Like,
I
a
want
lot
to
of
put like
groceries.
my
Put a
lawn,
gat in
like
there.
Costco.
elephant gun.
Load
in
up,
there.
kids. We're going to Costco to have
Get
the
my
groceries.
Glock.
Could I put my
Here,
R2D2
here.
cooler in
Here's-
there?
Here's what it looks like. It's a super space age.
I can't get R2 in there.
super
sorry.
space age.
It's a Batmobile almost.
It kind of does look like
Three-wheel,
a Batmobile.
ultra aerodynamic. But here's the thing.
It would fall apart. now
Here's
that I've
the
seen that.
thing.
Get some hail
Shut
damage on
up.
that thing.
Here's the thing. It starts at 25 G's. That's cheaper than a Model 3.
Well,
Yeah.
Model 3.
And you
Tesla?
can drive that
You talking
around
about-
for free.
Are you talking about the Model 3 Tesla?
Yes. The Zapterra is all solar powered. Sorry, damn it. It's solar powered, so you can drive around Omaha for 400 miles. 400 miles on
Well,
solar.
they should build a factory maybe
Motherfucker.
in Nebraska.
They're working. Jeez. They're working on development right now. But that's, I'm looking at that, I'm like, fuck a Mustang, fuck a Camaro. I want that. That is fantastic.
Yeah, it's
25
kinda
G's,
dope.
and you never have to fuck with it.
It almost looks like a Naboo Starfighter in a little bit.
Yep,
if
it
you
looks like an
squint.
M1, and that's half the reason I like it. But that's the future of EV is solar, and they are pioneering that sector.
What, John? What about the clouds? What happens on a cloudy day?
UV goes through clouds.
Well then, lovely story.
Is
Fuck you, Derek.
I want to research that a little bit more. Yeah.
Look it up. It's
Well,
good. So cool. God, I'm excited for that.
Is that it? We got anything else to say?
Nah.
Ken, this is the chance I always ask our guests if they have anything to trash talk, because we are Trash Talk Omaha. You want to trash anything about
Yeah.
Omaha?
What do you hate right now?
About
You know, the
Omaha?
hate.
Just in
What
general.
would you like
man,
to
that's
trash
say?
talk,
Yeah.
man. This is your chance. You're
It's
on a
a
I'm
podcast.
surprised. I'm
Let it
honestly
out.
surprised.
All
you
the
haven't-
negative energy, if you have any negative energy,
Yeah, man. Get it
let it
out.
out.
I'm
No
surprised you
judging
haven't
here.
called
But
me
if
a
you only have
Nazi.
positive love to share, we're
I
receptive to
usually
that
do
too.
try to take positive love. Would you say, John?
I'm surprised you haven't called me a Nazi yet.
We kind of are, but that's obvious.
It's
Most
obvious.
episodes we call it out.
I mean,
it's kind of one of those things
obvious,
that's
bro.
known for sure.
I mean, look, at the job earlier, he said wigger. Okay,
Of
it's
course it
wigga. Okay,
Absolutely not. No,
It's- you
no.
don't-
I don't
it's
give a
never
shit.
hard
no,
R.
I'm pushing back on
and
this.
it's never hard R.
It absolutely
Anything
is.
is never hard R.
Every time you hear it, I've never ever heard it with an A. Ever. I'm
Just
pushing
because
back
you've
on
never
this.
heard of it, that doesn't mean
In any
That's
culture,
not how
any
it
media
is.
I've ever seen, it's never been an
that's
A.
because
So I'm going to push
they
back
don't care
on this.
about black people's voices
You can.
in media.
I mean,
Because what I'm saying is it's more acceptable to say that. You get away with that. You won't get more. You get less heads looked at you if you said that.
It's like running up to the edge, man. Look how close I got. I want to get closer. Watch it
You know what
again.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look how close I'm getting.
Yeah, you
Do you like
It's
it? Look, I'm not
asking
crossing
to
the
get,
line.
It's asking you to get knocked
You're
out.
stepping
by
on the
somebody.
I
line.
want to give myself a boner and
Have you
poke it
ever-
across the line, but
No,
I'm
fuck
not
you.
touching
Have
the other
either of you
side.
ever heard it with the A? Ever?
Of course.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Yes.
Look, man.
Show me.
I'll tell you
man.
what. There's a couple things I don't
show
like
me.
about
I don't
Omaha.
believe it.
We said that in high school.
One of the things is there's. I feel like there's
Yeah.
like a lot of
I know the people.
like sets. You know, people who are really cliquey here in Omaha. It's very cliquey.
Oh, for sure.
I done been kicked out of places just because of my skin. I mean, I was at the Rawson Arena for a couple years. I've had the N-word dropped at me a couple of times. I've had,
In all fairness, though, he
Yeah.
was autistic. So I'm going to claim autism.
he was not autistic.
So I'm going to claim
He was
autism for
not.
myself.
He was not autistic. Kid was not autistic. He had a disability, but he was not autistic.
What's the
And
disability?
anyone that knows that word
I thought he was autistic.
knows
I
its
thought you said he was
context.
autistic.
Also, the
Or at the
kid
very least, somebody taught him that.
verbatim,
and he
the
used
kid
it that way,
said
too.
that he knew
Yeah.
what he was doing, and he would use his disability to get by.
Damn.
Verbatim.
So now,
And I'm not the only one who heard that. So there's witnesses.
What was the disability, though? Was it mental or physical?
Because
if physical, that's obviously
it was it was a little bit of mental. I don't know exactly what it was. Maybe it was autism. I'm not 100% sure.
It's a spectrum.
I
It's
swear
a
you told me.
spectrum.
But at the
Okay.
same time, is if you know somebody doesn't like being called something or has a historical, thing to it, you shouldn't be saying that. Especially in the workplace. If
You
I'm
know the
as
context.
a
Oh, now
black
you tell me.
as a black man, if I'm held to a certain professional standard, I feel like everybody else should have that same standard. And I've dealt with situations where I've been cast out or fired because I've made a little mistake, but somebody else has gone as far as said that word and they weren't fired. You know what I mean? And that's one thing I don't like about Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, no.
Really.
Omaha is extremely
You know what I
racist.
mean? Because there's been times where I've been on the chopping block for making one little mistake, and then I've seen somebody of another race, mainly white, and they've getting chance after chance after chance, and they're not as good as me. I know what I'm talking about. Like the same thing. I don't want to dump on any coworker, but they keep getting chance after chance after chance, and I haven't even got the shot yet. And I'm certified for this. I went to school. I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Do you son of a bitch?
He told me what to do, but they're not paying more for it. I get paid the same way.
Yeah, but
It don't matter.
but
I'm
you
trying to
wanna
pay
do
my
the
bills. I
thing.
came from the mud. It don't matter.
We
I don't care.
We can Rocky montage. We can Rocky montage. And
Like if they want the truth, I'm there, but they gotta pay for it then because you keep going with your guy. Keep going with your guy then.
Yeah.
If you want to hit me up, cool.
Yeah,
Pay for it then.
but
Simple as
Yeah,
that
but
because
is
I get
that-
paid the same way.
Yeah, but-
I go in, I do my job, and I go home. They want because every
but
time I
instead
say
of-
something, it doesn't get hurt.
okay, but are you?
What's the point?
Okay, given the context though, the person that you're disagreeing with, you said have liked multiple times. Do you think that's a race issue?
I mean, I think
I couldn't
think a
imagine-
I think a slight bit.
Cons-
Yes, because they don't have the relatability to me. They don't
Okay.
understand my viewpoint. A lot of times they see it from only their eyes and they can't see it from my viewpoint. See, my thing is I go in, I see it from everybody's viewpoint. I can understand that, but that's my weakness because people are like, okay, I see it from my viewpoint, but I can't understand what you're coming from at all. I can't see it. I can't relate. But I can put myself in your shoes, but you can't put yourself in my shoes for 5 seconds. Like the thing with Gregory. Okay? All right?
I didn't know
All right?
that
'Cause
one.
I'm saying this dude.
That was
this dude,
crazy.
This dude want to try to put his hands on me, and if I lash out, you want to try to fire me because I'm the aggressor?
Well, they,
No.
Did they? Was
I'm trying to defend myself,
wait,
and I'm
did you-
telling you, I go to my
I don't-
bosses
I
and do
don't-
the director and do the right thing.
I don't know the details
And-
on that. I thought you just brought it up and.
No, I went directly to them, and they want to be like, "Oh, we gotta all talk it out." No, what happens if that was your daughter who got touched? Because your daughter works there sometimes.
Oh wait! Oh, really? He said that. Oh, okay, interesting.
You know what I'm saying? No, think about that. Like his
They
daughter,
wouldn't talk it
his
out.
daughter
Well,
picks up freelance hours. So
Well,
what happens if that was
you
his
also
daughter
have
who
to
got
understand
touched?
that.
But it's different because Ken got touched.
Well,
You
no,
know what I'm
it's
saying?
because he doesn't want to.
He don't want to deal with it. But
He
oh
doesn't
well,
want to
guess
deal with
what?
the confrontation
You're
of
a
a guy
manager.
getting fresh
That's your
with another
job.
guy.
Jesus Christ, this job has changed since I've been
That's
there.
your job. That's your job, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So that's why I don't put my 3 words in. Why? It doesn't matter. I get paid the same, and I got a raise. And if you want more, guess what? You pay me more then, because I know what I'm talking about.
They need the help. They need it.
I mean, have you made an effort to say, hey, no, I want A1 on this? I mean,
forget that.
Well,
Why?
Well, I was saying,
Let 'em sink then.
But if they pigeonhole you, how you gonna get out of the pigeonhole? That's what I'm saying. I mean,
What?
only way you got the
Why?
pigeonhole
When
is to say,
they've made it abundantly clear, they need somebody in the lift. They need somebody who do the lights. They need somebody to do all the other little stuff that I do. They need somebody to keep track of these things. When it may remind somebody when they slip up, hey man, you forgot that. Here this is.
Well,
we have to go to
unfortunately-
get the breakout, and that's what I do.
fortunately, you're good at it. That's the problem. So they go, hey, I got this guy to do this shit.
Yeah.
So let's go do this.
Yeah. Fine.
I mean,
I get paid the same.
Yeah,
you want me to run
I
the board and be A1? Pay A1 persons.
Well, they never have.
Thank
they never
you.
will.
And I won't.
Oh fuck no, they won't. No, I'm gonna.
Cool.
I'm gonna
Keep running with your boys.
I'm gonna like this winter. I'm like,
Yeah.
if you want me to work with you, I do not want to work with you. You need to pay me.
Keep running with your boys.
I want.
Do that. There's no reason why we should have got dinged on audio. That it was crap. And the thing is, I told them don't do too much. You want to do too much at the board all the time because you see John do stuff. But the thing is, he knows what he's doing when he's touching those knobs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's real quick. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen people do
this.
that. They're like,
So they
oh,
wanna-
I'll just fuck with things. Like, I know what I'm doing, but I
bro,
don't know what I'm
Don't
doing.
do too much because then now you're fucking it up. Now, there's no reason why that show should have been bad.
What show are you talking about, by the way? I'm
The
curious.
Four Horsemen that we did. We had Tom Osborne. We had a big Nebraska legend.
And
When was this?
bad?
Was this recently?
This was recent.
Okay,
They
I
didn't
wasn't
even-
on it. Obviously.
I know, but you helped set it up. Yes, you
Do
did.
I haven't worked for JNS for like 6 weeks? So
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Four horse.
You haven't worked in 6 weeks, and they're making you A1 for 4th of July weekend.
Because he knows the gear more than
I know.
anybody.
Apparently I'm the fucking
What's
opposite.
that?
He's been
Steak
there,
sauce.
He's been there since
Cheese
2009.
steak sauce.
If
No,
you've been
steak
there,
sauce.
if you've been there for a dozen years, you know the gear. We want this guy who knows what he's talking
Dude.
about, this gear, right? But the thing is,
So
like I
does
said,
Michael, though.
No, he's a manager.
He's a video guy.
He doesn't-
Matt.
And he's a
Bro,
Yeah.
he fucking knows the audio gear, though.
He
He started working there when I started working there. Matt and I freelanced the first peels together. Our first peels were the same first peels together. So he's been there just as long as I have. But he went in a completely different direction, managing and only video.
But see, and that's the thing, man. I think they're trying to make the separation. His boss told him he needs to be in the office more. Okay, we have 3 full-time techs.
No, he needs to get out there and still run
And we have a
shows.
supervisor who wants to only delegate what the
Charlie
managers say.
Charlie should be running shows
then-
every once in a while too.
Charlie is a ghost.
No. Charlie Hobbs and Matt should have nothing to do with this because we have George. George should be doing his
I
job.
know George.
Yeah, he's lead tech. 'Cause
I have
back in
no
the day-
idea what the fuck you guys are talking
Yeah,
about.
we're kind of getting into inside baseball.
Who
at
the
this
fuck
point.
are these
It's meta.
people?
But anyway, so I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, do you
Behind the scenes
I mean,
magic.
do you think that's? I just want to go back to the. I mean, the whole
Do you
reason
think it's a race
I
thing?
wanted to
But
have,
then- but
have you
George
here
is
is to
the
have
lead.
it. Well, hold on.
Go ahead, my bad.
I just wanted to, hey, here's exactly why I wanted you in here to talk to us about your perspective. I mean,
Yeah, good call.
how much of it do you ascribe to racism, or how much of it is just ignorance? And just not really thinking about it. Not
That's a good question.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
like that.
curious because I
So
mean,
I really think
wanna,
a lot of it is ignorance. I really think a lot of it is ignorance and not trying to. But some of it is.
That's like institutionalized racism, though, because you're just like grew up with it, and your parents grew up with
Exactly.
it, and people grew up with it, and you say things, you grew up with it, not even know what it means, and you just keep fucking saying it.
exactly.
But once you've been
See,
educated, you know better than.
But
some
yeah.
people,
Oh, exactly.
some people don't
Get
accept it
educated.
though.
okay, so,
Like,
so
I know better, but I'm just gonna go with the system.
So the fact is that so you go in there and go, hey, I make my money, I do what I do, I fuck off. But I'm saying if you want to do A1, just say, hey, yo, I want to do A1.
I've said that
Well, how many times?
a couple times.
Well, I wasn't there. What I'm saying
Because I've made it a point like, hey guys, you guys hired me. I'm an audio engineer, but you've been making me do lights. You've been making me run rigging gears. You've been making me do all these other things. First of all, rigging, you need to go to school for that. And you have me in this
Holy
lift
shit,
doing
isn't
all
that
these crazy
fucking
things
nuts?
in the X hall.
you shouldn't be doing
I
that.
shouldn't be touching this stuff,
Yeah.
but you're making it. And at that time, I was a part-time tech.
Yeah, that was damn.
So then when I missed
I
the
never
day,
liked
when I
that.
missed the day, they were like, Ken, where are you at? We need you. How are you going to make your part-time tech a main part of your you know, infrastructure? If you need me, you need to fucking pay me. fucking pay me.
Yeah.
Give me benefits
But,
and call
but you
me.
also have to understand their perspective. As you're talking about,
I don't give a
yourself.
shit.
Cheap ass
I don't give a
motherfuckers.
shit.
But
They're a corporation.
You literally
I don't
just
give a fuck
said,
about no corporation's perspective.
No, not Janet's perspective.
Okay.
Imagine.
People we work with's perspective.
Inspire.
I mean, you just talked about how you put yourself in other people's shoes.
I feel you.
Well, think
Okay.
about Matt. For all intents and purposes, Matt is in charge.
Yes.
Don't worry about Charlie, don't worry about Hobbs. We're talking about Matt. It's
Right.
his job to figure out who does what.
Right.
If you show up with all these skills, not that you, whether you know them or not, you learn them quickly. You pick them up.
You have
You
to.
are a valuable asset, but not in the sense that maybe you want to be. I've been there. I want to go, I'm A1. I'm not putting together a fucking screen. Fuck you. That's not my job. I hate
How many
doing it,
homes
right?
does Top Dog own? He can't afford to pay people. He has to treat himself so fucking good.
What the fuck are you talking about?
People that like some people that own business, not everybody, but when you have like a large place that you're running, whether you're president of the company or you're answer to a board or
Oh, I see what you're
whatnot,
saying. Yeah, yeah.
you got so many people just
Oh,
making
yeah.
so much fucking top dollar. Like
The output payroll structure of JNS is completely.
It's bullshit.
But what I'm saying is just from perspective
Well,
of
see,
you have to understand how
corporate
Matt has to see
bullshit.
where he can
And
use his assets.
I thought that when I got hired, I thought I was coming into that.
What can Seth do?
What can Seth do?
That's what can Seth.
He's not lifting the way I'm lifting.
Spiritual.
What can
stuff?
Javi do? I'm saying you have shown your value outside of the thing you want to do. You know what I'm saying? You're
Yeah.
out. You're doing all these things that you're pretty freaking good at,
I appreciate
and then you
that.
go, "But I want to do this." They go, "Yeah, but you can rig, you can do lights, you can do breakouts, you can handle the fucking." I say so. I mean, I don't. One of those things. I don't think it's a racially motivated discrimination.
I don't really
it's
think
just
it is either.
you can do these things. For God's sakes, please help me. I'm dying.
I'm curious of this though, Ken. What do you think? Where do you think you would be if you were white in life?
Oh, I think I would
question.
probably take. I would probably
Live in this house?
Chargie's. I would have I would probably have Charlie's job, my director.
You would want that job, or would you be somewhere else?
Or
not,
higher.
No, I'm not talking about Janice.
Where would you
Are
go?
talking
I mean,
Janice?
like,
Talking just in
you've
general.
been white your
Life.
whole life.
if I was-
You know.
If you had
God.
white privilege, I'm just gonna throw it out.
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
the white,
that's,
because I don't care what anybody says. That's a real fucking thing.
It's yeah.
100%.
So
I am a victim of white.
I will
privilege.
say this.
No gas station tenant
I
has
was
ever like
supposed
looked
to-
at me weird because I walked in. You know.
I got you.
That's white privilege.
I really think that I would probably be in a way better position.
Okay, but say-
I actually was supposed to go to Creighton Prep.
Yeah.
They wanted to pay for some of my stuff. They were like, "Yeah, we want this kid." I know if I was white, they would have been like, "We don't care what we need to do.
Well, they bust them in, don't they?
We're gonna get this guy."
What were you going for? Like sports, I'm guessing.
No,
Of some kind?
no. See, you got to watch that
Yeah,
because
education.
because it's education, sir.
Oh
Every time, and see, you don't even
Wait, wait,
understand
wait.
how that offends me.
no.
No, let me explain to you real quick. Because every time I've went to the educational system, they were like, "Oh, you're here for sports. Why can't I only be athletic? Why can't I only be for my body? As a black person, why am I only a body? Why can't I have an educated mind to be here? Why can't I be here for academics?" When I went to university, the lady hit me with that. She was just like, "Oh, were you here for football or whatever?" No, I'm actually here for academics, for my mind.
They give scholarships for grades.
Yes.
dude, every fucking college
Are you
does.
They
serious?
do?
Are you
Oh,
serious?
dude,
Dude, I'm
I
telling
have
you,
a ten-
it's
went
not
to
just
Norfolk.
it's not just like a black-white thing scholarship. Like they give
no
academic scholarships.
I went
you
to
know?
Norfolk. I went to
Northeast.
Northeast Community College on a. Well, I just went there. They gave me a jazz band scholarship.
Music scholarship.
And
So,
it was probably like
it would
$300 to
Never.
go there.
I just no the idea of academic scholarship. I don't understand that. I've never heard of that. I don't know what that is. That's why I said what
This is
sport.
scholarship
My thing
for
was-
everything.
So
I know you did
academics.
boxing.
I was going to I did.
So I know you did basketball. I don't
Yep,
know
I
what.
did.
That's why I'm asking. It's not. I don't assume it's because that. I didn't know there was another option.
Yeah.
Fucker.
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
Well, reality is they're trying to not to make another option. They're trying to just make you're only a physical. You're only here for sports. You're only here for doing that. And like I said, that's why I said you don't understand why
That's
it offends
college,
me
though.
because
You gotta
people
pick a
say stuff
major.
like
Well,
that.
yeah, but I don't
You know what I mean?
know it's a.
That's what I'm telling
thing.
you. That's what I'm telling you now
So
because
so
like.
so does it offend you if I don't know any better? Or not? Okay, that sounds bad.
No, I'm not.
I don't know.
I'm not
there's an
mad at
academic
you.
college
I'm just telling you
scholarship.
why that would become off as offensive and
pissed.
why somebody else would be mad.
True.
I'm not mad at you.
True.
I understand that you don't know.
True.
That's why I'm explaining to why this
Okay.
would could be
Ignorance.
offensive.
Okay.
Correct.
100%.
He's not racist. He's just ignorant.
I mean, I'm not doing a bit. I legitimately
I know.
did not know.
No, like for real,
academic
like, 'cause, like I've like I said, I've went to places and they were just like, back to the why you're here feeling. Like you don't belong. You can't have the same understanding and same intellect as a white person. Why are you?
I've
here?
never felt that way. You know,
It's not a good feeling, bro.
I
it's
like.
really not.
I grew up like just getting out of
Like,
my car.
I'm not gonna lie. There are
peeing
times where I look
went
at you and
to.
I think, you do not have the intellect of a white person.
What?
You know what I mean? It's just I don't understand why. Like when I get looked at, it's just like you
I
have
don't
to be
get
judged
that.
on a racist
There's
on a
nothing to
racial
get.
thing. Like for mindset instead of looking at a person's mind. We've lost a lot of great minds in the world because we've looked at skin, because we have looked at race and culture. We've lost a lot of great minds.
Malcolm X is from Omaha.
You know, and he is, and there's a lot of people who don't even understand, but know that. Born and raised.
Omaha's got some bad history.
I think it's
True.
I was sitting there with George in the AV room one day trying to figure out the Malcolm X pose. We're sitting there just doing it to each other, trying to figure out how he did it. Because in the movie, at least, because Denzel Washington, and it's like a. Anyway, I didn't realize Malcolm X was from Omaha until very recently.
Yeah,
Have you heard about the
Omaha
race
is a
riots and
great
shit?
intersection for a
I
lot
do-
of
yes.
stuff in America.
but they keep it quiet.
Exactly. That's why they come to Omaha, because you can keep it quiet.
You can keep it real quiet.
Well,
There's
hell.
actually a lot of even like disgusting, disturbing things that they keep quiet.
Yeah,
about
that Boys
Oh,
Town.
yeah.
Boys
Boys Town,
Town.
Omaha-
Did
Omaha's
you know about the
biggest
Franklin
Scandal.
scandal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
some 90s stuff. Well, like it went away and never happened again.
no.
Well,
it's
Omaha's
still
still,
there.
the hub of trafficking.
Trafficking, yes.
Well, it's
Just
interstate.
The
eight.
mob in
It's-
Chicago used to fucking dump
Yeah.
bodies here or
Yes.
meet in rural areas around Nebraska.
It's rough. And it's crazy because, so we're all from Nebraska. So when you go out of town and you tell people about Omaha or places like that, they're just like,
Children of
like
corn.
no way. Like, right. You know, I went to Detroit one time for, I think it's FMLA or FBLA. FBLA. Back
What's
in
that?
high school,
What's
Future
that?
Business Leaders of America.
Yeah.
So I wanted to go to school for business because I thought that was genius. But then I got to college. I was like, what the
Businessman.
I was like, what the fuck? This is easy. I could just go network with somebody and start a business. What the hell am I doing in school for this shit?
Shh, don't tell anybody. Shh.
You know what I'm saying? Like hell no. I can meet somebody in a bar and make $1 million.
We need
Fuck
someone
that.
to dig ditches. Shut up.
Yeah. So yeah, man. I noticed that and I was like, yeah, you know.
Yes. Did you finish that sentence?
I don't know. I forgot. I kind of forgot
yeah,
halfway
all
through
right.
what
But
I was
yeah.
at.
Oh, okay. Are you familiar with redlining in Omaha?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. I still live in a red line district. Absolutely.
Wait.
I live literally
hold on,
10
hold on.
minutes from.
Is it but that's gone, right?
Stop.
is
Please stop.
redlining gone?
Please stop. Please stop.
Please stop what?
Bro, somebody just literally tried to offer me like $50,000 for my house last week. For a house? Please stop.
Why?
I'm just saying, bro. Like
redlining
for a whole house?
Is that still happening?
Even in
That's
any.
a joke.
Yes.
That's a joke.
Yes.
I don't know where you live at though.
I
You say
live-
not that far from here.
I live not that far, off of Hamilton. You know, like it's just
Sometimes they'll want you cross
But
the
it's not-
a
interstate.
certain interstate, and boom, now it's officially $20,000 less. You know,
Okay.
Oh,
or 30 grand.
I was
less,
thinking
like-
there's probably less than that. Even,
Because
honestly,
more,
you
yeah.
know?
But first of all, my house evaluation then went up 30% every year that I've been in my house.
Now is
So you're
that
paying more.
good thing or bad thing? Because I
That's
don't like
that's
that.
definitely a bad thing.
Yeah.
Because now I'm
like
going to
you
be
pay
paying
more
more in
taxes.
property taxes, but I haven't done anything to my house. So then when somebody comes to see my house, they're like, oh, yeah, you know what? Here's 40, 50 grand. When my my evaluation says it's worth 6+ figures.
Yeah.
But you're
Oh.
trying to lowball me because I'm in that red line state and I'm a different skin. And you don't think I understand. I've never seen 40, 50 grand in my life. Stop it. I'm you know what I mean? I've had to turn so many people away. I've been in my house for 4 years and people can just look at my house and be like, oh, yeah, I can make so much money off that. I can give him this amount. Yeah, bro, I'm not stupid.
Trying to
You
get
must-
in
I'm not
early on
stupid.
some
I'm
stuff.
You
wasn't
must
born
got a nice
yesterday.
house then, really.
No, it needs work. My house needs a lot of work. I
Flippable,
need
though,
help.
apparently.
Oh yeah,
I
if you
told
put some
come
work into
fix
it,
your fence, motherfucker.
well, it's more than just the fence, bro. I
but
can fix the fence.
I just-
It's more than
I just
that.
kind of the way.
I was ready to that.
Damn, that's a lot of shit to process real quick.
Salute again.
Salute.
I lived at 65th and Hartman for a couple of years.
I know about Hartman.
the house
I
next
know
to
about
me
Hartman Street. Yeah.
sold for like 60 G's.
Yeah. And that's actually
60
and tell you this,
In
that's actually
26
good.
In 2016.
That's good.
Not
Deal.
current.
That's good for certain people. They're like, oh man, you got 60 G's.
It was-
and you
it
hear
was
that,
a-
you're like, damn, 60 G's for a house?
It was a young.
No, that's a
couple.
lot. You should be paying that for a lot. Why are you paying
60 G's for a whole fucking house in
Dude,
your yard?
It's 65th and Hartman. It was a quarter acre. It's a nice house. I know the guy lived there. Great guy. Very handy. Literally, he was his job. He was a handyman.
Bro.
Great house. 65 G's. And a young couple moved in. And that's like, hey, perfect. I mean, again, I was renting the house I was in.
I know somebody
I love that
who
house.
sold their house for 30 G's. It was old.
Damn, what?
They had a lot of house. And they had
I
a
think
lot
they
of
already
yard.
own the house outright.
Already owned. I mean, actually,
Was it fucked up?
they didn't. They owed the bank
Fire?
a little bit. No, not even that.
Mold?
I mean,
Foundation?
It's
I
just
mean,
the
30
old house.
G's.
Just the old house.
They had
Because they wanted to get rid of it.
How old
They
is
just
the
wanted
house?
to get
How
rid
old
of
we
it.
talking
They
here?
just wanted to get rid of it. It was 100 years. 100 plus years.
Okay.
Some 100-year-old house where you
Are
don't
still
take care of
good.
it for 50 years.
Yeah,
you know,
it's not
done
good.
for.
But at the same time, like, the land and all that stuff alone is six figures.
Yeah, exactly.
All they're gonna do.
Because that's everyone's going to tear it down and build new.
And you know what they did? They didn't even do it. They didn't do 1 ounce of work. They immediately doubled it and sold it real quick.
Yeah, because the
I
bank
checked
just
it out.
bought
I
it.
looked
Was
at
it
it.
recently?
Yeah.
Oh, so they bought it from a guy and then.
Flipped it.
Oh.
Doubled it up.
Okay.
So now somebody's renting it
Okay,
out,
so that
but like
basically that really
they
drives
just
home when you
made
just.
they just made an extra 30, 40 G's off of somebody.
Wow.
So people don't understand, like, because like, oh, I don't want to do this, or somebody in their family dies or something, and somebody's never had money, they want to, give me 40 grand, like, oh, that's not bad, it's better than 4, I'll take it, and then all they do is paint it a little bit, put a little work in. Somebody who's like, hey man, here's 100 grand,
fresh new house.
yeah, 100 grand,
Fresh cut of paint on some signs. And
yeah.
There was some fresh rock
So
down
you-
that area
So
over
you
there.
paid 40, you might have put 5 or 10 grand into it, but you just made an
Yeah.
extra 40, 50 back off of it real quick, and then the next person maybe might make some more money off of
Yay,
it, but
capitalism.
that's what
That's
it is.
that's what that.
That's all
honestly,
it is.
it's killing
Free
me.
market.
Killed.
That's
Free
all
market.
it is. Dog eat dog out here, dog.
That's
Real life.
unfortunate.
You going for the full
Gotta
pyramid?
be smart.
You gotta be smart, and that's the thing is but the thing about it is
Everybody's
when
gonna try to take
look at-
advantage of something if they can. That's what they're trying to do. It's called the hustle.
exactly. But when they look at black and brown people, they immediately default to, oh, he's not smart.
One more.
He's not thinking
All
right.
right.
Open it.
Why is that?
Open it.
Again, now from my perspective, I go, but I go, oh, okay. Well, now that you're explaining it, I go, fuck.
It's because it's
You know?
because of my life experiences and
Oh, yeah.
people that I've known
Oh, yeah.
who's going through certain things. That's how it is, and then especially in a job form, look at it now. Like I said, they keep going with your boy.
And I keep telling you because you have
Why?
proved yourself useful in other
Pay
areas that need help
Pay me
with.
more. I'm not gonna
Then
do more.
Don't tell me, tell them.
I'm not gonna. They're not gonna do that. You
Well,
already know it.
I'm just
Why do
saying,
more?
You don't know what I'm gonna do.
Why save them? Why bail them out and save them? Why?
Because you
I'm not woke. Don't worry.
want the money. You said multiple
They're
times
not
you're
gonna
here for the
pay
money.
more. They're not
You're
gonna
here for the
pay
money.
more. They're not
You don't care what you do. I'm here for the money. You literally said that
Show
10
me
times.
the money.
fair, but they're not gonna
But I
pay.
heard him say that.
You're not wrong, but they're not gonna. But they're not, because I already went in there. My interview, I already went in there asking for 25, and they were like, "Yeah, no." I was just like, "Oh, word? Okay, cool. This is what you're gonna get. You pay for what you get." I've been in jobs where it's just like, "Okay, this is what you're gonna give me."
What are you at now? Don't say it. I'm curious now because I'm gonna go and put Charlie over a barrel.
Whip his
I'm not
ass.
at 25.
What are you at?
I'm below George.
Just make the numbers with your hands, asshole.
Derek, I have nipples. Can you milk me?
A little under that.
No, you're
Well,
not a
under that.
biological female.
Oh.
But
Yep.
if you identify as one, that's cool.
Oh, so you
I'll
got
call
like
that.
a little
And
bit
that's
of
with a raise.
That's no.
That's what it is.
No,
All
that's
right.
no.
Exactly.
I identify as one.
That's and that's why I told him, like, me and Spencer, and that's why Spencer's been taking.
Then you
those
can
days
milk
off.
me.
Because I told him, I was like, bro, look, listen, if this is what you think you're gonna keep getting from me,
I will try if
Dude,
that's what you want.
At summer support works, that's one of our biggest events.
Mm-hmm.
I had 4 reviews.
Yeah.
I didn't even work with 4 people. I worked with 2 people. So that means two other people saw me and were just like, yeah, Ken was cool. We like
Yeah,
him.
well,
Let me put in a review.
you're too
You know what they
smooth.
gave me? Good job, Ken.
Really?
Well done.
Well done.
Attaboy.
Exactly. So you know what I
I
said?
think
Okay, cool. I'm about to clock in. I haven't clocked out for lunch in 2 months.
Fuck, don't ever clock out for lunch.
I don't clock out for lunch.
I don't.
Why clock out for lunch?
I thought-
Hashtag don't clock out
Yeah,
for
but
lunch.
I thought there was like, I thought the
Don't clock out
Janus
for lunch.
policy was like 10 reviews and you get like $100.
Yeah, no. Well, see, it's supposed to be 5. And the thing is,
I don't know. I was
had
full time
4,
for 6 months.
so
So
I
never
was
got a
like,
good review.
I was like, oh yeah, this is great. And then he was like, oh well, actually they're supposed to be written. So like
Oh,
verbal
fuck
don't
off.
matter. That's exactly what I said.
Fuck
And that day I
that.
said, okay, you can kiss my fucking ass. I'm gonna clock in and clock out and not do shit. I'm not doing nothing extra.
Yeah, no.
Hell no. What? But you gonna keep running with your boy who keeps fucking up shit.
That's crazy.
All right.
Let's you're working Friday tomorrow, right?
I am tomorrow. Yes.
Okay. Well, because
I'm just in breakouts. I'm not doing nothing.
yeah. Well,
I'm not the cool.
I mean, I'm gonna go to the office and say, hey, yeah, I got a business I got to worry about. I had to leave the fucking sensitivity seminar.
That's true.
Twice,
Yeah.
3 times. That we had to go to a blind person's
you know what
sensitivity
you're talking
seminar.
about.
And I go, sensitivity seminar. I already know how to edge, and no one laughed.
Yeah, because you need the sensitivity training the most.
It's funny, but yet it's not like.
We're dealing with blind people and visually
Yeah,
impaired.
man.
It's visually
But
impaired.
he said
people.
they're not even doing the deaf things or whatever. The hearing impaired.
Yeah, I do the hearing. Well, yeah, but because they can hear, they're not.
Yeah, they can hear, but they're not.
they're
But
blind,
there's
not
no
hearing
deaf
impaired.
ones there.
No, it's American Council of the Blind.
It's only blind people.
I know, but
Yeah.
like we might be deaf, dumb, and blind.
They're
Wow.
staying at home.
They're staying at home. Wow. No.
He's a pinball wizard, right?
He plays my sense of smell.
Anyway, we're still podcasting, but we could be done.
Okay,
All right. I love you, but fuck off.
fuck you.
Yeah, well,
Shut
fuck
up.
everybody.
Well, I
That's the
appreciate
end.
having me on,
Oh, hey,
guys.
yeah,
Oh, hey, yeah,
It
thank
was
you.
interesting.
Thanks,
Yeah, of
Come over
course.
here.
I tried to.
I'd love to
my thing.
discuss more of that in the future.
Absolutely.
You're welcome back on Trash Talk anytime.
Yeah, I definitely will be here. I can definitely talk some more trash next time if you want. I love my city. Don't get that wrong, but there is some things wrong with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You only make it better by
I'm
talking
just,
about
I'm just
it.
waiting for you to call me a
A
well,
bitch, an asshole,
or a supremacist.
All
a
of it.
supremacist. Kind of, you know.
Because
I
that's
like you, but
rude.
you kind of.
He's just ignorant, though. Really.
He is kind of ignorant.
I
You
didn't
know.
know. I
He's
didn't
kinda
know
ignorant.
it was offensive.
That's
But it-
ignorant.
but
and
at
that's
the
no one
same-
told me.
But at the same time, do you have to be told? Just think,
Seek out knowledge. Seek out your own knowledge.
because that's what I was told about, like
The
all
more you know,
the trans
the more you'll
community.
grow.
I had to learn. I had to grow. I had to understand. I had to research it out and understand and grow and learn and be like, okay, this is that. They weren't just trying to tell me. People weren't just like, oh, this is what it is. You have to, if you want to understand and really know other people and their cultures, you have to seek that out.
Yeah.
You have to understand it. And it's difficult. It's hard work. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, you won't let me sleep over.
Fuck.
There is no try. Only do.
Yeah.
Get us like Star Wars.
Anyway, thanks for joining.
All right.
Of course.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Ladies.
Hell,
Hell
Satan.
Satan.